Really no bad. Nasa anybody Salomon. Yeah, they live for the people them for do any business for do some. Yeah, they live in the office. They no bad. Any business for do some. Are they provide for us for make any students them anyway for make or the confusion.
This is Truth Radio, 103.9 FM. We empower the nation.
Every morning with truth in our hands. No more silence, we take a stand. For the people who cry for the dreams that fade, we speak for the hearts that justice betrayed. Radio True Media
on FM 103.9.
Radio True Media
on FM 103.9.
Now we voice, now we power. True Media go shine like tower. We no go fear, we go talk. Even if they know I make we talk. True Media Radio on FM 103.9.
Now God we dey Friday, not true we dey preach. Freedom of speech, now that we dey teach.
For so long we go stand tall. Radio True Media,
one voice for all.
we honor the land, the struggle, the fight. We shine a light in the darkest night, because we believe in hard work and faith to Sierra Leone way. We hold the line, come what may.
Them one set we more them, but we go shout. Now the poor man voice we they bring out.
Now we alright for know the truth. Now that make we go through.
True and neglect and
This is Truth Radio, 103.9 FM. We empower the nation.
Mina Yusufu Jallo, the Cowfoot Prince, and you they listen to Truth Radio on 103.9 FM live from Freetown. Na true the last.
Salon Nawiyon indeed. Good morning, Salamu Alaikum, Juma Mubarak. It's Friday, TGIF. The start of the weekend for some people, but some people, this is not the start of the week. You know, so Monday, they walk right round the clock. But Alhamdulillah, Rabbil Alameen, good morning. And welcome to Truth FM 103.9. I can proudly say we're back on air. The radio is back on air on 103.9 FM. One for say thank you to the technical team, for able help for solve this problem. We're back on here. A lot of calls, a lot of messages. But you don't come back. Oh, good morning. Go play Kasada Kitchen in morning, but for tell people in morning, this morning. Today Friday, TGIF, Alhamdulillah, Rabbil Alameen. It's a blessing to be able to wake up, to come here to work.
In the morning,
Yes, in the morning.
Tell in the morning back again. I don't grab it, but I go
Yes.
tell in the morning.
Yeah, we don't grab.
This one I go tell in the morning no more. I go tell in the morning.
Yes, how the morning?
Later, no go talk. Say I don't be telling
Auntie
her.
Daphne.
Later, no go say I don't be telling her.
Yeah, loud and small, boy. Loud and small.
Oh, he said this, so I go to wake and tell in the morning.
Yeah.
I work for 10 in the morning, no. Me, I say this, I wake for 10 in the morning.
Yeah, we don't wake for we don't wake for tell in the morning no more. We wake for little talk as well. Why should they tell in the morning this morning? But to wake for make we talk. One welcome with Ambulem na Radio Land. We they listen to we on FM 103.9. We online community with people on our Facebook and YouTube. Welcome this morning. It's Friday. And a beautiful morning today na World Mental Health Day. It's the 10th day of October 2025. Today na World Mental Health Day. And this na the Truth Morning Devotion. My name na Amadou Lambrana Ba. And we come to you live from our studios na Ilcots na Freetown. A beautiful morning. You know, it rained yesterday evening heavily, thunder and lightning. But this morning it's a little bit cold, but the weather bright. You know, a lot of people are not come out this morning. And as all they welcome una, they join Auntie Daphne, Kasada Kitchen for tell una say don't wake this Friday. You know, don't start the weekend already. Thank God it's Friday. You know, today this way, some people they pop collar. You know, but Alhamdulillah, we want to tell Allah thank you. It's a blessing. You know, na your guidance and blessing no more go able make we wake. We sleep and wake and able move around healthy, strong, and go and do we work the way they do. You know. And this week we don't dedicate them to discussing drug issues. You know, the drug crisis na salon. It's any other time we talk to somebody we involved, somebody from the health sector, whether a victim, whether not somebody where they provide psychosocial service, you get to understand how broad the issue is. Me no ever know say the rehab center inclusive, until yesterday we get Ansuman and I we tell we say the rehab centers are closed due to lack of fund. Dr. Carol tell we the challenge we then they get with the health sector as somebody way they advocate for mental health issues. Same with Dr. Jallo. It's a challenge. NDLEA, it's the same problem. Yeah, we'll continue this conversation. It's a whole month. This month, now Health Awareness Month. You get a lot of. Yesterday was World Sight Day. We don't forget World Breast Cancer Day, and they say this na coffee month as well. People will like coffee. Now we month this way. We drink plenty coffee. If you're not possible like coffee, you can come around. Me one of the things that I can serve people who can come find me na coffee na the. And thing and I get plenty anyway. I get some. Actually, they use local coffee. This is a coffee Korea and coffee. A young lady, they produce them. And yeah, with the support the local industry. This is a Salon Titi luxury facial tissue. Very nice, very soft. Now they use yeah, and the supporting brand, can go around and they camera. What's in address again? I read them. For more information, suggestion, bulk purchase, kindly contact us. Vitaphone Brookfields, home of Salon Titi, 29B Kinghaman Road, Brookfields, Freetown. The number then at the box anyway. You can go out and contact them and get a pack. Very nice tissue, locally produced. Promote with local business people and support them. That's very important, for let them they're able grow themselves become. Yesterday, I did one report. I get for check about Sierra Leone. I don't check. I don't see the rate salon. West Africa, Africa actually, the rates countries them we get millionaires them. I've been read the Ghana version on Joy News. I follow them on social media. So I was reading the Ghana version, the amount of millionaires them we then get as a country. You finally we self get us survey and understand. Almost people will get to a millionaire out of politics, so not all people will become millionaire from politics. But good morning, it's a beautiful Friday, TGIF. Welcome to the devotion. Yana Usai with the talk, the over talk, the way people they know only we talk, the question the way they know allow ask, and the conversation the way they know allow we get. So they get the Naya. Let the Bible, we get the Quran. We get coffee, we get water, we get tissue for softening the conversation, and let we hold ourselves accountable as much as we the all other people them accountable. But people we believe in Allah, we they pray in everything we they do, in anything. Very religious, tolerant country. And a morning man can wake, they praise and worship them. Myself can wake and boas and all ablution, pray. I go hear my neighbor themselves, they pray in the morning. That's how much we are connected to God. How much we believe, say, na God no more. Now we hope they too. Now we believe for whatever things, for make life better for we, if we sick, for make life easy for we as well. And make we country better. So this morning, let's start with prayer. Start with Muslim and Christian prayer. Now the program this morning as we start the devotion. As always, we will pray for be very attentive. Join us in prayer. One partner guide and a lonely then this year. We break me, they beg me money. What I tell and say, they begin pray for me. Now I say, Brahma, they pray for me for. I want to pray for yourself, let for do the thing the way they do. Let come up behind drugs. Now I say, bra, answer amen no more. Sabi you and prayer, God the answer. I say, lie, let man say amen. So you read Al-Fatiha, then do the Lord's prayer back for me. Then can do and then alumni. You go see them there. So let us all pray. No know that in prayer, God the answer. You there online, join us in prayer. Not take kalo prayer in small one or day. So let us pray this morning. Join us in prayer, and may Allah answer our prayers, our supplications, our requests, and make life easy for we.
اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم في العالمين حميد مجيد. اللهم ربنا allow the big almighty Allah تقبل منا asa the effort to the make the country. We say, Rabbana, oh Almighty Allah, feel lana, forgive we lapses them. Waliakwanina, Allah, forgive you, brother them. Forgive you, ancestor them. Forgive you, papa them, mama them, who know you pay them. Who can mock the Almighty Allah. Allah, forgive them. لأخواننا الذين سبقونا بالإيمان ولا تجعل في قلوبنا غلا للذين آمنوا. No put bad power, no put jealousy to the one who help you in life. واغفر لنا, forgive we Almighty Allah, forgive the Almighty Allah يا الله يا رب العالمين. اللهم تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم وتوب علينا يا مولانا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم. الله أكسو for Alafia, that this country I want to salon. Allah will ask you, Almighty Allah, for development, Almighty Allah. Allah will ask you, Alfonda, for goodness from outside and inside, Almighty Allah. Allah will ask you for one word, Almighty Allah. Ya Sami, Ya Sami, Ya Sami. Allah Yeri, Allah Yeri, Allah Yeri. Ya Alimu, Allah, you know, side the problem there. You know the answer, Almighty Allah. Allahumma rabbana taqabbal minna ala ansawina kanta sami. Allah will ask you for unite you, Almighty Allah. Allah will ask you for help we for love each other, Almighty Allah. Ya Qadiru, Ya Qadiru, Ya Qadiru, Ya Qadiru, Ya Qadiru. Allah, you able, we no able, Almighty Allah. Help, Almighty Allah. Wa ma nasru min indaka. No help, no come from Motaman to Motaman, except it come from you, Almighty Allah. La hawla wa la quwwata illa billahi al-azim. Biyadika al-khayr. All the goodness to defend it in Almighty Allah. They will no married, Allah able give them marriage. They will know well, Allah able make them well. Almighty Allah, the one who married no get peace, Allah give them peace. Almighty Allah, the one who they married picking no able give them Almighty Allah. They want to get project, they want to fulfill. Allah help the Almighty Allah. Who picking the way they pass the school, Allah guide the Almighty Allah. Who picking the outside, Allah give the law for the country, Almighty Allah. We say we they are like what we could love them, who love the country, Almighty Allah. Ya Qadiru, Ya Qadiru, Ya Qadiru. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifun. Wa salamu ala al-mursalin, alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.
Papa, I lift up this nation unto you, O God. Father, you know this nation. Father, you have a concern. You have a wonderful love towards this nation, O God. Father, O God, I lift up Sierra Leone, the people of Sierra Leone. I lift up, O God, the government. I lift up the leaders of the governance of this nation, O God, in the name of Jesus Christ. Papa, I commit this nation unto you, O God, according to your word in the book of Proverbs 21, verse 1. He said, the king's heart are in the hands of the Lord as the rivers of water. He directed it wheresoever he will. O God, you will direct, you will twist and control the hearts of the leaders of this nation, O God, to work effectively, to work appropriately, to work accordingly with your will towards the people of Sierra Leone in the name of Jesus Christ. Papa, you shall do, oh God, a new thing in this nation, oh God. Papa, I pray, oh God, all, Papa, we that live in this nation, Papa, you shall promote our lives, oh God. You shall make our lives to excel in the name of Jesus Christ. Father, I pray, oh God, so shall it be. Papa, I pray, oh God, any power, oh God, lifting up evil hands, filthy hands, oh God, against this nation. I pray, Father, you shall arrest those powers. You shall destroy those powers in the name of Jesus Christ. Papa, and I pray, oh God, you shall open doors for us, oh God. You shall bless us, oh God, and you shall make this nation, oh God, Papa, to be, Father, a center, Papa, of peace, a center of joy, a center of good things, a center, oh God, of progress, a center of development, a center, oh God, of prosperity. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. In Jesus' precious name I pray. Amen.
Yeah. Oh, na, na. Yeah. Papa God, good morning, sir. Hope say up on a day do hello. Because don't to win, I things no they go fine like we dey hello. Now we did this gun to youth man and together this morning we dey sell. We hope so you go remember you boy and see them with them they are we know they do hello. See we dey hustle, we know they get paid. Things that go from bad to worse. We dey fast and we dey pray. But it's all like now we you cause. So Papa God we dey talk to you sir. The youth man then we dey beg to you sir. The sufferness is too much for we sir. We dey beg to you now for dollar for we sir. So Papa God we dey beg to you sir. They get to youth them want for talk to you sir. The sufferness is too much for we sir. We are we dey beg now for pull and down sir. Papa God push out. How you dey do? They get to you then they tell you how to do. Daddy God push out. How you dey do? Ooh. Suffer push we they tell you how to. Papa God now for member we don't take. Remember we now we don't take. The sufferness and Marie they kill we So now for member we don't take. Remember we now make we self now waiting a gentry.
But how na they do na the last summer. Sufferation they kill but I still sour. For back in the morning the pastor meet Sarah. Me find the color all the faith let them just gara. If I talk all thing I go boss cry. You don't do one for the next guy. I'd get see the neighbor all of me man fry. I know see you no get bossy eye. Soup we bokuna you an. Soup small and we bokuna the pan. Different need all the man gets in plan. When I go blow with the breeze or the fan. I know so you know sin at this I want talk. Wala kasa. I still the wait for me team and I make a buy clock. Kasa.
See we dey hustle, we know they get paid. Things that go from bad to worse. We dey fast and we dey pray. But it's all like now we you cause. So Papa God we dey talk to you sir. The youth man them
Talk to you, sir. We the hustle, we the pray, but things are difficult. Now you know more we go talk to, now you know more we go big. And like Dr. Ibrahim Saliu Kamara say, solve we problem them for we Allah. Now you know more we they ask. Party they who are married, and December they cancel. So man be don't say this year no go pass. Then go marry them, be don't promise people them. And they don't promise people picking them. You know, say then they married them, Papa go there. They beg go na their hearts. Pull them a treat. They them married. This year not pass and not married. There make it easy for them. Provide for them. You say we need for put safe. Like I said, that me party day. Then they go for put and make sure say next Ramadan no meeting no married. Don't deal promise we make the other time while we other man safe buy it be don't sew in gown all it don't ready. It be one big god daddy. Don't ready the close now. Wait for carry it. The US wait for carry it. For car attend the married. Pam, Brano married again, he cancel. He say he and the woman get problem. They are allowed the big. Intervene, make it easy for them. Let's see the right one. Let's choose, let's marry this year. Who get problem them all make it easy for we. People them way want travel, people them way want work, people them way married with defend Pekin. You know, people them way just want make life better for them. People them way sick. You know, people them way get things away they monitor them. People them they go through a lot. We young people them way they pan drugs, Allah guide them. You know, protect them and take them out away from them, especially the one the way them family then they struggle to rehabilitation center, try for rehabilitate them and pull them away from them. Dear Allah, help this country like we religious leaders and pray. You know, help with president, give and the strength, with vice president, the ministers and the chief minister, the parliamentarians. Help we, Allah. Now you know more with the acts, with the people themselves. You know, give we make help we able to think wisely and do it right. Otherwise, like me brother DJB say, if we continue to make fool, no get any reason for their life, pass we die one time. But we put everything in your hands, Allah. We ask that you intervene and help we for choose the right person. People that we get sorry at, we they sorry for we for push this country go before. And we can do so where they go par with different in them, Allah make it easy for we. Yesterday we see reports of an accident where happened, some people had lost their life, you know. Very recently, a member of parliament as well involved in an accident. He died. Allah, sorry for them. Make it easy for them. We say if we use the road, please know the limits where they drive, you know. The motor car, now you the controller, not only for control you. Now you for controller. Now you don't know. You know which usai the speed limits lay. You know how you press, usai for slow, usai for speed. But what speed for what? You the speed for waiting. Put your life and put the lives of other people inside your motor car. This now the brake na oil, they call them brake oil and rubber them 90 day with brake pad. It can fail at any time. Can mass may fail. If you're not there in high speed, you mass definitely, possibly you're able to control them. But if you're there in high speed, you mass may fail. Pasala, sorry for you now and protect you. But in most cases, it can be disaster. It can be problem. It could be fatal. And, you know, past we begin reports deaths. And sadly, I think somebody reported about the accident yesterday. And it do unprofessionally though. You know, because it just show the vehicle and try for make people aware, say this don't happen. But other people, we then see accidents, the body all, and go just film them, post on social media. The family, they now, on social media, then go no say them family don't die. But that's the world we have, you know. That's what is happening with us. But amen, amen. Let Allah answer with prayers them. Let Allah make life easy for we. Let Allah protect and guide we. This Friday, as we pray, I get me Tasabia or this Kabintelula. One of the things in the way they get for me, little F. They with me. They do this zikr. Don't forget for they do this. Pray. Pray to God for intervention and guidance. The thing that we do now, God no more. We na God no more. We are both pray to, not to man or anything. I no more they pray to for salvation. Pray and for blessing, protection. They near me. It's enough for in our pockets. Today Friday. Today Juma. You know, we hope say we religious leaders them, especially we imams them and sheikhs them. Today Juma prayer. Today na World Mental Health Day. Today Juma prayer. Lay be about this drug crisis in our country. Lord talk to the parents them, the young people them. Some of them mosque them will get so. Now they go pray. Some man are Muslim, if you see them, na Christian, they go church, they go mosque, but then they pan drugs. If they tell you about them Bible, if they tell you about them Quran, some they donate to the mosques and church all. But one lie na then they pan drugs. Then can be very unassuming. If you can see them, then can be very some of them very loud. They're very, very loud. But some of them very quiet, and then they do all the trade, and then they do them. So then they go Hajj, then they go pilgrimage. They go perform Hajj, go beg God for all the bad road, and they do when they come back and join the bad. Yeah, we imam, we pastor them. This week, this month, na health awareness month. Let we spend time now we pulpits, now we mimbar. Let we talk about drug abuse in this country. We all get a role. Imam then they were them picking the involved pan this, so pastor then they were them picking the involved pan this. We all na potential victim, like the doctor said the other day. Any of we can get involved, or we picking them, or brother picking them, we fumble them. And worse na this life, now where you go see you picking, you fumble, na treat, drugs don't destroy them. Nobody know the way they feel happy for see that day. So there we appeal to, we check them, we imam them, we pastor them. This week, make we use them for pray. As well as for call out them people away they pan drugs. Una talk to them. Una go sonte, una sabi themselves. Una go sabi them. Then they go now una mosque, and they go now una church. Una call them out. Tell them say wetin and they do it wrong. Una talk to government as well. For do wetin right for end this drug crisis in our country. Lord, take we pledge, we anthem, we take we anthem today. Today na anthem we take. We read the anthem, inside the anthem. For sure we commitments to this country, how much we love them, how much we like them, and how much we ready for sure we loyalty to this country and put interest above all else. Now we on civic responsibility and they on commitments to this country. Anytime we all go school, most of we go school, yeah. We read the anthem, the pledge, and we for live with that. If for be part of we. Now like your Bible and Quran. If for be something where they shape your life and guide you in whatever you do. So Lord, take that this morning when we come, we can do the roll call. Today we talk to a parent we don't see how in Pekin gets hooked into drugs, how it affects them, and how it supports that Pekin day for get out of drugs. It's very important for family for understand how for do this. Sometimes we know for drive the Pekin and go na treat, we expose them more to drugs, we for help them. So we talk to a parent and they talk to somebody we don't work with them, youth organization them, about drugs and creating awareness. And today can for be very interactive. We open up the phone line. You can send text for now, 239. What do you think say government for do for address the drug crisis in this country? Send text to 239. We will definitely find time and read them. But also we for open up the phone line so we'll get interaction. We'll talk. We'll talk to ourselves. Let we recommend the part and say don't go upline. For they boo. But I'm sure people and they will listen and go tell them. So we self go recommend today in the program what you think say government for do for address this drug crisis in the country. Now take we anthem, when we come back shortly, do the roll call, and talk about things the way they happen. Parliament's the OP yesterday. We still get the Natasha issue where they happen. The DNA for the 6-month-old Pekin in the matter between Honorable Justice Momoja Stephen and Edwin Ajamiwood, and don't do the DNA yesterday. We therefore can talk about that as well. And then we talk to guests them. Continue for stay with we. We'll take we anthem when they come back shortly.
I will exalt thee, Lamb of thy free. Great is thy love, we have for thee. Stand united, ever we stand. Sing thy praise, O lazy land. We raise up our hands and our voices on high. The hills and the valleys echo our cry. Blessing and peace be ever alone. Land that we love, our Sierra Leone.
I will exalt thee, Lamb of the free. Great is the love we have for thee. Family united, ever we stand, singing thy praise, O native land. We raise up our heart and our voices on high. The hills and the valleys re-echo our cry. Blessing and peace be ever thine own. Land that we love, ours, yeah, right on.
But I see get up in the salon, no. Salon they happen to me every day, una dey see. Salon they happen to you every day, we dey see, yeah. Even though justice stand on them for the connected view, but I still believe in the salon, no. Even though we freedom no guarantee, oh, oh, oh. I still believe in the salon, no. I'm me on country, and it gets me like funny now. And you on country, and it gets me like give me God. So now I wait for process, we can be quick for tech foundation sweet. That's what the band them like and the dance. We the masses of people of interest. So, oh, I mean, yeah, you got a man don't give up on salon. Okay, you are struggling student, don't give up on salon. No, that's from the government, don't give up on salon. No, oh yeah, let me not give up on salon. Even though we don't last every day, but let me not give up on salon.
You dey listen to Truth Radio 103.9 FM. Live on Twitter. That's who
But I
the
see
last.
get up in the salon, no. Salon they happen to me every day, una dey see. Salon they happen to you every day, we dey see, yeah. Even though justice stand on them for the connected view, but I still believe in the salon, no. Even though we freedom.
Still believe in we salon. We still get hope. Now hope make we there. Not so nothing. Man not been get hope. And believe say this young generation, this weak generation, gets all what it takes for help for change this country. Man for don't pack and go. Say for don't pack and go. For don't left here, brah. But we get hope. Believe say, now ya no more we able do things them. Now ya we go able. Now ya usabi. Can say, wa me padi can say, na ya usabi dirego. Now ya. Now ya uday. Without here, we're not going to do. We're not going to go any side and do anything, you know, because Naya we country. Naya don't spend all your childhood, adult life, you know, and now hope no more they keep we alive. But the hope is inside we, to we safe. And we forget hope and for do waiting right with hope for make things better. Nobody know they come up. God know they come up. He can't don for can make better. It's not possible. Country no deal with and they do happy safe. You know. Now we safe. God might make give you sense for do everything right, for choose. Uda right, Uda we believe say go do everything right for change this country. But quickly, let's take this video. Parliament open yesterday. Open. Parliament, then return from the recess, you know, then go back. But I will take this parliamentary prayer. You know, let's take let's listen to them. How you know, Parliament members of Parliament before every sitting, then they pray, and they pray, then they seek God in intervention and commit themselves for doing it right. You know, so let's take that prayer. They quickly, they come back shortly. I just want to see how we members of Parliament they pray. Then say they can pray. Let's listen to them quickly.
Prayers. Almighty God, without whose help the is useless, without whose light search is vain, we thine unworthy servants here gathered together in thy name. We most humbly beseech thee to send down thine heavenly wisdom from above, to direct and guide us in all our deliberations, and laying aside all private interests, prejudices, and partial affections, the result of all our counsels may be to the glory of thy blessed name. Amen.
Sunday, oh, you read the prayer, eh? And even try for see if I can see the prayer. Let me see if pray read and Say, Almighty God, we humbly beseech thee to thy safe, thy special blessing upon this parliament, and thou wilt be pleased to direct and prosper the work of thy servants to the advancement of the glory and to the true welfare of the people. Let me see. Yes, I dey try for pull the prayer. Low play and back people and say, I want the people and see how parliament empty back. Oh, pay attention. I want to pay attention. See how parliament empty. See how parliament empty. Where they start. It's where school they open, eh? Where school they open. Where school they open. How you they get plenty school picking them. When they start, when they go school, where school they open. They need to show up. Well, I'll take the prayer once more. I'll take the prayer. The try for see if I can read it for me, or if myself can join them.
Prayers. Almighty God, without whose help we is useless, without whose light search is vain, we thine unworthy servants here gathered together in thy name. We most humbly beseech thee to send down thine heavenly wisdom from above, to direct and guide us in all our deliberations, and laying aside all private interests, prejudices, and partial affections, the result of all our counsels may be to the glory of thy blessed name. Amen.
Amen. Amen. Let God answer them prayer. Let God answer we all prayer. But that the Parliament of Sierra Leone then starts yesterday, then resume from the recess, and always then they pray. Then they pray for God's intervention, and they commit themselves to God, and they then they do waiting right, waiting there in the interest of this country. We pray that and continue to do that. We pray that Allah guide them. Allah make sure say they understand, say, I pray then they pray so, now hopes then they take so. Before God and man, Parliament now the symbol of this country, one of the symbols them. And they pray to God, tell and say, God, who they are, for seek the interest of this country, not so we personal interest them. And if you dey under any do and they swear they catch you, they catch you, wallahi they catch you. We go for the follow how people and they attend parliament to see parliament empty, but we understand say there is funeral, parliament is bereaved, then lost a sitting opposition member, and also former members of parliament, them will die. We can understand. And sometimes the first day at school, but school picking they not can go. Then can one watch first, sometimes some man and I they return from in vacation. So we can understand. But we go for the watch how man and they attend parliament. This year, I'm sure between now to next year, parliament get for be very busy. Because we get forget, as the Attorney General been saying, we get forget new laws the way they go to parliament. We get forget the constitutional review, this PR system, elections they come, a lot of things can get for happen within parliament. So we get for keep an eye on parliament. And I then tell you for begin friend you member of parliament too. Very soon, I get for go to the parliamentary website, the cow them picture then show now. Say Western area and the member of parliament and they were sabi them. If we get in contact with the put on the back, say if you get any problem, call your MP now. Your MPDs, talk to them. People and for Sabina elected official there. Unfortunately, the PR system picture they not been there na the voting slip, the ballot paper will go vote. Na political party symbol them. But we the help now, we go for help now. Hopefully next week, we the help now. They begin that process. We'll begin show by districts. Then the website of the Parliament of Sierra Leone picture then did it. So they come and show now. Say Western area, Western districts. Now MP then there were APC, SLPP. Now MP then there were. Now the number then there were. If you want to talk to them, call them. Let you talk to them for sabi them. The north. Now MP then there were. The south, the east. Now MP then they wow. They show now they help now. Now we own responsibility, Randy. Yeah, for sabi we MP them. For sabi them. Man, they not white pa you. Say because na party you vote for, but then they represent we. Then role na parliament na for represent we, for pass law, and for do oversight. And then 3 responsibility than they. So if man they represent you some side for sabi amo. If you vote for them, I let you know, not only you been vote for safe. Generally, now we then they represent. Now because they get majority make them did it. So if for sabi them. We can give updates on some of the issues that we want to talk, but we'll do the roll call quick this morning. Today is Juma, today is Friday. You know, TGIF, man, and day we get for go enjoy themselves and get side and for go. It's Friday night, so man they begin the weekend. So man, if some man don't start safe, then say the officer for begin check then water bottle level. Then water bottle we man can carry. Yesterday, and they tell we now say for begin check them and see waiting at the contents the way they inside it. Okay. We get people away they on the devotion this morning. Where me bell? Okay, yeah. Today Friday. Kindo man get for can ring this bell. Get for can ring am. Get for can ring. Yeah. This bell. I me safe bar mo. Yeah, sister me now one of me assets you know. Some property. Let me get them. Yeah, good morning. Don't play Kasara Kitchen, please. Don't tell people and say, oh, wake in the morning. At the devotion, they tell people in the morning, drink coffee, wake in the morning for energize and be strong, drink coffee. Oh, don't tell morning with Auntie Daphne.
In the morning, me I go tell you in the morning back again. I don't grab it, but I go tell you in the morning.
Yeah.
Me I say this one, I go tell you in the morning no more. I go tell you in the morning.
Yeah.
Because
good morning, Grace. Grace, I feel say you don't go my boca. We still a free tongue. This free tongue, you look the sweet yo. Yo, me feel say no, I feel say you don't go back na my boca. She the same morning from Codridge. For Fentem come visit we safe. Fentem like waka na the Truth Embassy. You know, we'll show you around. Good morning, Paul Jusuk Benga. Good morning, Lamboy Richie. Good morning, Alimatu. My sister na the UK, Abdulaziz. Abdulaziz, you know, post them as one said, oh, they post them normally people and sabi them. And I tell you, for do, if in our Facebook page now with socials, okay, for do, let people and sabi the MP them. So then for identity, me, I not sabi me MP. Wallahi, I not sabi than a me MP. I not sabi in face. I not get a number safe. It go sabi me, but me no sabi. So, for sabi we MP them. You know? Daike Koroma, good morning. Belaj Godwin, EJC, good morning. Karimu Kenneth. Yeah, Karimu, we definitely talk about the road accidents. We therefore talk about, you know, like I said the other day, Dr. Kapuana Connaught Hospital writes a very interesting article where they raise some awareness and concern about the roads. But, you know, we need to be very careful on the road. We need to be very, very careful. But like somebody said this morning, sometimes you go to drive full, somebody come up from nowhere, come, he can't hit you, cause problem. Maybe call good morning, Ambassador Abdurrahman Diallo Rahman, Anes Abdul Karim. Good morning, Amadou Ba, good morning. Papani Ibrahim Ansare, Ras Tija, good morning, my brother, good morning and welcome. Florence Lily Makata, good morning. Emilson Lamine. Eddie Grant, Eddie Grant, we know Parliament demand the late Honorable Dua Koma, may his soul rest in peace. May his soul rest in peace. And get other former MPs that will die as well. I mean, they follow Parliament yesterday, so then they talk about them. So we they give them time, let them on, hopefully. But we all need to pay attention to the Parliament. It's a place we get for be very busy this time. You know, between now to next year, I get for be very busy. Atolis, good morning. Sulbi Barry, good morning, my brother Maliki Dabo, Saliu Moina Kane, Benjamin, good morning, Benjamin, Sori Tarawali, Melvin J, good morning, Fode Mami, good morning, my brother. On a morning, come back, Amanda, from the UK, good morning. Hassan Cedric Sisse, Malado So. Malado, I get coffee. I get plenty coffee, man. Plenty. I'll turn some. Let's see. I get plenty coffee, bruh. Get plenty. Plenty coffee. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Alaji Isa Kalona. Not see me, man. Am I? Good morning. Good morning. I not see you at all. Mohamed King Milan, King Milan Bangura. Now we will be Sabi Salon music long ago. We call King Milan. Say now one of the people we don't promote salon entertainment industry. And they in the US now and still they do a entertainment show day. And don't forget to today Friday, they see our screen, Night of Echoes and Rhythms. If you remember outside for go, today go na the view na city council. We in a partner that will support this event. If you want to meet back today, you can go there. Just go there, we interact and tell her do to receive. Night of Echoes and Rhythms, na the view na city council building today. And don't forget, if you want internet, strong internet, get World Link Communication, you can contact them. And they provide internet. They use a service here, a reseller of Starlink, and you get Signature Connect as well. Signature Connect, yeah. Then they provide internet service for winner. If you need internet, we see you there online, you know the buffer, so you know the shake, and then they provide internet for you. And then to come there, they help you with internet. We see we they strong, they watch we see they post plenty contents and video them, because you get the internet service provider there. She said, Ibrahim Kabele, Peter Beckley Sr., good morning, my brother. Good morning, sir, and wish you the very best, and Madam as well. We wish you the very best with the event today. We wish you the very best. Anas Abdul Karim, Fode Mami Abdul Tijan Kagbo. Good morning, everyone. Albert Lansana, good morning, sir. Good morning, always, and welcome. Alaji Isa Kalon. Good morning, Chegno Majuba from the UK, Kent, Krio Bobo, good morning. Mohamed Madina Ba. Yes, Mohamed Madina Ba, the land issue, we don't cross that part there. I don't know if you've been the follow. The vice president, we don't go there, don't tell the people and say, that land, that bar, we don't pull on. Then they go find another side for it. And not to side for bill warehouse of factory. We don't pass that side, bro. We don't pass it. Ishmael T, good morning. Suleiman Jallo. Good morning, everyone. Good morning and welcome. Good morning and welcome. Good morning. Hello, join Kasara Kitchen again for telling us could awake this morning. Today is Friday, TGIF.
In the morning, we are go telling the morning back again. Yes. I don't grab it, but I go telling the morning.
Yeah.
Me I say this, I go telling the morning no more. I go telling the morning. Because I might tomorrow later no go talk say I not be telling now. Later no go say I not be telling her.
Hey, but Kasara Kitchen voice on cut.
Oh, he said this, so I go wake and tell in the morning. I work for 10 in the morning, no. I say this, I wake for 10 in the morning. I just
morning, everyone. Good morning and welcome. Good morning and welcome. Let me come give some update them about things the way they happen. Then we go open up the phone line a bit. Then before we come introduce with guests, so there's this story yesterday where Sarah I carry. Let me just show on the screen the issue between Miss Edwina Jamiru and Honorable Justice Alaji Momoja Stephen. The DNA testing then non-conductor yesterday na Freetown, na 2 most renowned facilities them, na Ramsey Medical Lab and EcoMed Medical Center. The testing have be for determine whether the paternity of the 6-month-old Pekin, na the case na High Court between Madam Jamiru and Honorable Momoja Stephen, whether for determine whether na Honorable Justice Alaji Momoja Stevens get the Pekin. So Edwina Jamiru been show up with the Pekin, then take the swab, then don't do the sample, and don't collect them. And we understand, say, the result for come within 2 to 3 weeks. and then for presenting at the court on November 27th, 2025. Then next month, you know, and one of the side we were reading at this report now that the courts ordered mandated oversight by the Master and Registrar of the High Court with additional scrutiny from representative of the Ministry of Gender and Children's Affairs, Aishat Amaroy, the Human Rights Commission, the President of Lawyers, and the Institute of Legal Research, when Raj, family members, legal counsel for the plaintiff, then be also present where this whole process be happen, you know, and they say they don't put the thing, they don't go through DHL, then they can go out. I understand saying at Ghana, then they go do the test. And then they go do them, they don't go the swab, then they go do the test in Ghana, and by the 27th of next month, and for present the results na courts, the high courts, and the public go know whether na Honorable Justice Alhaji Momoja Stevens get the Pekin as Madam Jamiru, Edwina Jamiru been claimed. So the last time I've been talking about support, you know, whether institutions, women's group, then they support this woman. And I've been get for understand, say, yeah, she's been receiving support. I just want to give this update where Mrs. Basita Michael been giving on Facebook page. He say, in the matter of Edwina Jamiru versus Justice Stephen, those familiar with the case know that the Ministry of Gender and Children's Affairs and key women's rights groups have been active from the start. They have provided legal, psychological, and medical support throughout. Their measured approach reflects professionalism, respect for due process, and the need for confidentiality given the case involves a child. So I agree, and it's good to know that Edwina don't get this support, and I still believe, say, we need for support throughout the process, and whatever the outcome is, you know, hopefully she'll get the support from her family and other rights groups for go through whatever the outcome will be. And again, Honorable Justice Alhaji Momoja Stevens gets rights for seek redress and go through due process for clear up in name. He has worked for that for a very long time. He is a religious leader. Is an appeal court judge as well. So sometimes when you name the certain things, you want clear yourself up, you know, and he get rights to that as well. So waiting we get for do now for monitor the matter, the case, and whatever the outcome, we bring and come and report and to now. But I still strongly believe, say, Edwina Jamiru in this matter needs support. And thanks for no say she's getting support from the Ministry of Gender, ILRAJ, and other organizations them where they support them. So we go bring on more updates on that matter today, but the story is they don't do the swab, they don't go with the specimen or how they call them to Ghana, understand saying that then they do the test. And from there, on the 27th of next month, then for presenting a court, Usai courts go make the public know what's the outcome of the DNA test we then do. There's another trending issue we get for do with Natasha Beckley. Miss Natasha Beckley, the rapper and politician of the main opposition APC, we yesterday been go on Facebook and publicly deny all the allegations against him, and still they call on the First Lady and other people them for support him. He say he's scared for going to police because he thinks the whole matter is politically motivated. You know, so we still live and try for see if we can talk to Natasha Beckley, you know, because there are questions that we need to ask, you know, there are questions, as well as the police. But like I said, the police don't tell we say, hopefully, then go talk to we next week. Then go talk to we next week, you know, and hopefully we then talk to we get questions for ask, you know, and we go ask them questions and they, because yesterday the mayor say The mayor something very interesting. You know, police been say, I think they can play that video they back. Usai, police been say then check with council for verify the ownership of the building. But yesterday the mayor been post na Facebook say, actually not to council, they confirm who that gets property na Freetown or who that not get. You know, maybe you can just pull that post there up and show it in the mayor. Say the mayor say, you know, to the responsible for property. I just read what it is. Freetown City Council does not have any basis for confirming property ownership. Property ownership can only be confirmed by the administrator and registrar general at Roxy Building. So the mayor don't absolve council from this. Say they are not mixed with it. We not get nothing for do this. Not so they tell, not so we they verify or confirm if anybody gets property or somewhere or you know get property na Freetown. So say let the council not get span this because police been say they check the ownership of the property with council. We link Natasha Beckley with this matter. And there is something I want to say. We know that it's bread for nobody. I just think say like what Natasha Beckley been say yesterday. If you're not able to show up and she's scared that she might be detained or like you say, let's just read what Natasha say yesterday. Let's see if I can just read them quickly out of fairness. Let me read inside as well as somebody we in name don't the car up now this case. Let's just read that part the waiting he say. Where is it? Say good afternoon, my friends, supporters, and fans. Writing you guys with a heavy heart to see how the public will help me tag the First Lady of Sierra Leone, Dr. Fatima Bio. I am a woman in the opposition, but a passionate woman about promoting and developing Sierra Leone. I know your love for the truth, love, peace, and justice. Today I seek your help. BBC News Pidgin has posted my story, and this is not the way I wanted the world to hear my story. If it wasn't for the great work of the Sierra Leone police, if it wasn't for the great work of the Sierra Leone police, our nation would not brag about the safety and peace that we enjoy as citizens. One, he said the Sierra Leone police has declared me wanted. I was not called or invited. I found out online the same day of all my followers. Two, I am finding out that I have been wanted since June, but in the span of June to October, I have been publicly doing media interviews, performed at Chapter 1. I was at the CID station in August to do my fingerprints and police clearance. 4th October, I was also at the Port Loko police station, and nothing about me being wanted came up. Third, he said I own property only in Port Loko. If you check with Ministry of Lands, I have never ever bought property in Freetown. Now I am hearing that I am a homeowner in Freetown that is producing drugs. So now the points and then they will make, where he say, Mama, with a heavy heart, I am scared, not because I am wrongfully accused, but because I know those that make decisions just want to detain me to teach me a lesson. Teach me a lesson to know my place in society. Teach me a lesson to know that I am nothing. Teach me a lesson to remind me that I am nobody. They know I don't sell or do drug. My friends in entertainment will tell you that. The youths that I influence will assure you. I know that they want to teach me lesson. I'm sure that is what she meant. You see on our screen, and you can go. He said, my lawyers have contacted the police and will be at the station for questions. Dates and time to be arranged. I ask for mercy. I ask for the nation to also help me reach out to the lawmakers. Well, that Natasha Beckley yesterday on Facebook. Me think say, you know, I don't see a lot of people and they become very emotional. Sometimes I can say, I don't say, plenty of them. We see Alionians, them, we they sway discussion based on who they involved. If now we party they involved in things, we only believe, say, that the system won't hold them. Especially if they are in opposition. We quick for be very emotional in conversations and national issues. I think one of the right things that when Natasha say, we may agree with, now that she has been around. Like I say yesterday, she has been around. Me see am na Liberty. Like you say, I've been watching the video I see on chapter 1. I know she launched a campaign recently in a Port Loco. So if she has been wanted and it around, it got 98.1 as well. Somebody just remind me yesterday that she was between Liberty and 98.1, and this is less than a month ago. And the point that she wasn't invited by the police, they raised question also about the approach of the police, because if police don't invite him, he not show up, police don't try to arrest him, he hide, then you can understand a wanted notice for somebody. If that's the case, now we will ask the police a question. How then come about for declare Natasha wanted, especially when Natasha repeatedly don't say she was never invited, she has been in this town, and we all only see him around. I watched the program after the program we do na Liberty TV, and I watched video of in launch of in campaign at Port Loco. So these are public spaces. If you need somebody, you can easily go invite them there, or you can arrest them if you get warrant for them. So hopefully we'll get the police for ask them question and they. Also, there are questions for Natasha as well. Hopefully we can talk with it, still try to talk to her and ask certain questions about in connection with the person where they say get that building there, how we connected, why I think say this is happening. But this point about na go then they go after him, na go then they go after him. I think as in when the person we involved do agree say they go clear and head up with the police, they go with in lawyers them. And that's what any right thinking person could do. If you're accused of being involved in drugs, you think it's wrong, show up to the police. It's good that she has raised this issue and the public don't understand, say, from her own point, she wasn't invited, but she also has a responsibility within lawyers them for clearing them up. We got a lot of people who don't deny or when they say then they pankush and they deny. They say they're not there, we are not there. People and they do live videos and they deny. We are not the pandis, we are not the pandis, we not ever there. But anytime police get involved, let we allow due process for follow. We as citizens, what you for do, now for ensure say we ask police questions and let police understand say this is a public interest matter, then for do them fairly, then not for suppress anybody, victimize anybody, or politicize whatever matter in this fight. If anybody in name come up, let we ensure say police follow due process. The investigation process is transparent and fair like any other person, irrespective of who they involved. And this is the point with me again with the police. I don't understand how they do. Sometimes you want to ask questions. How do you, me not a police, I don't get intelligence or police background. But I can recall the time police were going to admire Bio in Os. Police pull statement first. Say then they go search the house. Admire Bio has been accused of, and her husband, they've been accused of involving in drug trade and kush. They've denied it publicly. She's come online several times denying it. Police said and they go search. They never pull warrant for her. There's never been a warrant for her. She has denied profusely, repeatedly. She has denied. Police said they don't go na they don't go search, they don't see anything there. But this is the point. Before police go there and pull a statement and say, oh, they go search this place. So what's wrong with dealing with Natasha the same way? Perhaps somebody go and ask, why didn't you pull a notice say we are searching for Natasha, we want for Siam, we don't find her, we not see her. Or we've invited her, and not show up. Now the invitation this way, we don't send for him. Anybody will get in contact, una help will contact. You know the cherry pick pan this photo. You can't. You shouldn't. No, you shouldn't. This is a national fight. You shouldn't cherry pick. You treat one person one way, you treat other person one way. It raise question. It even question. People in the begin doubt how they fight this fight. Me not dictate what police for do. I'm just saying this is my own view and my opinion. I think say if we're fighting this fight, just like I may not go defend Natasha, no. I may not agree with people who they say this is politics. The woman don't say they go defend himself. una left her, let go defend herself and prove say she's not connected to drugs. Now in right, he get rights as citizen them, as citizen. Waiting we for do as citizens and the media now for ensure say the police follow through this process and do them transparently and ensure say then the process is fair, she's investigated, and if she's not guilty, then release her and clear her name up. If she's guilty, their processes, let the law take in course. If them find them say involved in them, if evidence then they. But you shouldn't cherry pick. Say where you want to go search this person, they tell we first say they go search her. Me na the first thing and they assist police, they tell we say first say we want to go search this person in also, but they tell una first say they go search the. Yeah, police pulled a statement. It was public. And I still ask, Bole Umar Sharif, Bole Josh or Umar Sharif. Police don't confirm say the IG in self now confirm na the government press conference say the video of that man where them been senior president na month. Where they see with the former immigration boss and head of drug law enforcement agency. Not so Bole Josh or na Umar Sharif. But if FIBA with the man where the Dutch government say they want. Anybody don't see warrant for Umar Sharif na this tongue? When I don't see police pull warrant, for me police say they defend him. Have you seen a warrant of arrest for him that is wanted? Or there is even a ransom that he is wanted? You can't cherry pick this fight. You can't. You can't. It go make we self-doubt how committed una be with all the hard work una they do. You shouldn't cherry pick. Treat every other person when a suspect. But in this case, una treat them the right way. If you're declaring everyone wanted, declare everybody wanted. If you're going to search at a place, why would not be announcing una they go search na that house na Taylor Street na Frobe? You don't cherry pick. You don't. Otherwise, we have the doubt on our commitment to this fight as law enforcement agency. No. Treat everyone the right way and show we say una committed as a police in this fight. Una need a benefit from this. Una show we done there. And if we be in una action, not to how una they invite to that or una they announce wanted. Una get right for I don't say na me. If police here say I'm this, if una invite me, I not show up, una investigate me. If I hide power now, una declare me wanted. Yeah. But that is the process. That's due process. That's just natural way how to do things. If you invite somebody, he not show up, you try for arrest her, they escape, they hide, then you declare wanted. But it's true, Natasha has been out there. We've all seen her. And Natasha herself gets responsibility now for proving innocence. That emotion one they take and bring camp and this whole matter na politics na dandy. It na because na Natasha. The other people who've been accused of involving in drugs, and we all there on Facebook and on social media say a lot of people are involved in drugs business. But why can't una yon party them? They're not for investigate them. Is that how we should fight this fight? When we yon party them or for begin say no, not so true. But when they call other people their name or they accuse them all. We can't party them or not for say okay, let the lock take in course. Again, if indeed she wasn't invited, she wasn't called that we want to see you, we get this matter against you. She never, ever I'd say they making herself available. I think it's wrong to have declared I wanted, and it only get for understand say the police want time on social media. She's a citizen, she has right for due process and should be treated with the dignity as a citizen where it deserves if police investigate her. But again, it has happened this way. And me happy and agree with him say, it go with in lawyers then for clear up in name. That is how it should be. Let the lawyers help them. Let them go. We self they put your on the matter. Let it be fair and independent with anybody where they accuse. It should not only be Natasha. Anybody where police accuse say involved in this. If they not catch her with the out and call and the evidence, they let police do the process fairly, independently. Let it be transparent. Let the public get trust in the police and law enforcement. Say yes, una do on the right way. That is how we build trust. But you shouldn't cherry pick, and we shouldn't be emotional. That's not this because now this person involved, now because now politics, now because now this. No, we shouldn't. Let the law take its course, and let the law be fair and independent, and let the law treat everybody the right way, every other citizen. We shouldn't cherry pick. I still look forward to police announcing Umar Sharif or whoever is wanted. Because the Attorney General there the other day tell we say, police are investigating and don't go far with the investigation. The IG confirmed say, Umar Sharif is in Sierra Leone. They no say there, then defend him. What if you defend him, man? Why not declare him wanted as well? Like you're declaring another citizen where they show up, where already there, and if they say we are not invite him. If you're finding a wanted man where the world say wanted, why not declare a wanted? Like you declare other citizens they wanted. So that's my own take on this. I think say due process should be followed. We shouldn't be emotional. We're not for cherry pick who are involved and how we they say no this person they're not for mention and be then let police do the right thing. Police for treat every other citizen the right way with respect. If you police they announce say one go search this person use because we already say drugs, say why you not go announce back say we need this person, we don't defend her, we not see him. They are on help we get him or try for fend him, try for get him. If he hide now, make the public know. Hopefully we'll get the police and ask them questions. Say, perhaps they will clarify. If whether Natasha don't put out her own story, that's our own side of the story that she wasn't invited. And we need for you from the police for clarify the issue there. And we don't invite them. Hopefully they say next week. Hopefully next week we will get them here and ask them questions there. How we don't cherry pick in this fight. How we treat everybody the right way with due process. But we serve as people, not for be emotional, not for be what party then come up and begin say no, in a lie then they lie pana. No, drugs. It's bread for pussy. I go choke you in your throat. It's bread for yourself. It's bread for person. It's things people do. Sometimes you don't see them in him. You don't know. Me don't hear names of people who are there say involved in this thing. Wallahi, one of them we all I don't see her. Now we all can pray. I see how they pray, how they put in the ground and pray. If they tell you say this man is and this thing, you go doubt. You can't really pray to God there. You go involve parenting then they know it's bread for person. Everybody, let there be a fair process, fair investigating, independent, transparent one. Let we get trust in the law enforcement agency, the police for build that trust there without cherry picking how they fetch this fetch. Now for build that trust there. And with the people and the watch. Hopefully, we will follow up with Natasha whenever they go to police, whenever they go meet with them, we go follow up and definitely, bring that story to now. But that's my own view on this, and that's what I think we all should do. Let's take a quick music break. We can open up the phone line, take some calls, and try for join with guests them, on this matter. We get for do with drugs. We want to talk to people, somebody when I parents, we, don't go through, they don't go through, a lot of, things some way they watch you picking. You see you picking day into drugs. You picking day into drugs and how for deal with Sunday. Parents, you want big boy picking. So we can talk to Kindo and Manny. We talk to somebody as well. We they run an organization. We don't work with young people, but we they take a music break. And me think say Natasha for left social media now. Let deal with in lawyers them. We don't get your own side of the story. Deal with your lawyers, clear up your name, and let the public know. The public will judge. We're all intelligent people, We can understand and We'll take a music break. We'll take a music break. We'll come back shortly.
103.9 FM.
For my
Live
country,
from
wahala dey for my country, wahala plenty for my country. See we dey pray for the solution. Lord of mercy, plenty lost with drug addiction. Youth man not dey live no more. Yeah, them dey die by this poison. Yeah, and then they die by this poison. Them they die by this poison. So many brothers that they run helter skelter, they perish. Them they die by this poison. Youth man not they live no more. Them they die by this poison. But we dey pray for this solution. God of mercy, plenty love with drug addiction. Youth man not they live no more. They die by this poison. And not to okay when me brother and me sister they die because of this poison. This kind of matter really matters to the wonder how them drugs here they enter the come now we country.
A dangerous poison, strictly addictive. Look at me victims. Plenty they fed for push me, forget the big things. Some say I look like cornflakes, I make the front shake. Destroy your whole life, man. Nonetheless, non-safe. Get plenty nicknames, commonly known as push. Make plenty look straight like somewhere, come on, I push. Environment fluid, I make you turn to zombie. Most people tell you not to do it, I put you through it. Left you with the big bender and Boku crash. Left them by bigger, and Boku catch. No shower for days, turn you to Doti Colombo. I'm the reason good city transform to, for real, Satu Colombo. Kush, man, bad pass, Boku Sombo. Who's kind chemical and be so bad? For make a grown man a lucky when he's so bad.
So many brothers that they run helter skelter, they perish. Them they die by this poison. Youth man not they live no more. Them they die by this poison. But we dey pray for this solution. God of mercy, plenty lost with drug addiction. Youth man not they live no more. Them they die by this poison. And not to okay when me brother and me sister they die because of this poison. This kind of matter really matters to the wonder how them drugs here they.
Yeah, youth man and they die by this poison. Then they die with this poison. It's a poison. You know, when you listen to the doctors, them, the health officials, they wouldn't tell you what's waiting and they mix pan these drugs. And when you see how young people and they die, you know, you don't understand. Say, this is a crisis we have, and we all need for collectively fight this fight. Irrespective of who are involved. Irrespective. You know, we all on the sit on the social media, we can say a lot of people are involved in this, and then man, and then celebrity then, and then musician then, and this then, and that day, and this person, and that person there. I just want to pull up this statement where police been pulled up on the 4th of April 2024. And say the fight against drug push in Sierra Leone continues. The Sierra Leone police is pleased to inform the general public that acting upon repeated allegations received about Madame Admire Bio's involvement in the drug trade in Sierra Leone, the transnational organized crime unit is presently conducting thorough search and methodological searches in her premises. These searches are aimed at ascertaining the veracity of information so far received in respect of same. Details of the outcome of the searches conducted will be relayed to the public through a press conference scheduled for, police. They host special press conference. Look, them pull special press release before they go search the house. Or when they search the house safe. They host special press conference for this. You can imagine, So this is the point I'm making. We just need for treat everybody with the fairness way they deserve. We for treat them with the fairness way everybody, every other citizen, anybody when a suspect, we they say police for treat them, how for treat them. We don't need for cherry pick. We shouldn't cherry pick them feds they are. We for do them fairly, for do them transparently, like how police tell we say, then go search this also. Police sometimes for me don't tell you say, hey, we don't go to Natasha and also we not see him. So they can fend him. If we not see, if we not see him, we not bring him to we attention. Say we defend him. Yeah. That's how you build trust in the system. But if you dey treat certain people in one way, then you dey treat other people in different way, then it's a problem. And I still dey look forward for the warrant of arrest for Umar Sharif, where police defend. Police say then defend the bra, then say the bra dey tongue. Now the IG, I get for offend that video, they say encounter now, let the player, you know, let people then they understand what you they talk. So sometimes they only talk thing they no more, I think they will happen. I think then definitely will they happen and they will talk about. You know, we follow up the matter. We don't try for get Natasha, we're not able to get her, but we follow up the matter and hopefully, you know, he go show up with his lawyers them and clear up in head if he thinks say, you know, involved in this. But we self with it on social media, we shouldn't be emotional. We shouldn't be say where we don't party them involved by certain things them. We begin saying, no, not so true. They want to do this. Go eat bread for person. Drugs. I mean, there's a person involved, Panama. Anybody who they call your name, clear yourself up. We get questions them for the police. Definitely there are questions the police should answer. You just got to make this whole thing transparent if we want to succeed in them. If we begin hide and they treat some people in one way and treat other people in different way, then it's a problem. It's seriously a problem. No, listen to what the president say about drugs, about kush, about drugs. So he talk to the diaspora community. No, listen to that. Let we hear what's in the past. They come introduce we get shortly. No, listen to her.
Push. Drugs is a problem everywhere in the world, but we are more concerned about ours. There are so many aspects to it. Those who bring it, those who distribute it, the one the way they take part in them. So we have a whole task force for this, where they deal with all the aspects from enforcement to the treatment. We get the whole center, so we don't treat the one that. Somebody was saying, somebody goes to school, don't graduate, after 6 months, the shoe don't begin playing, they walk by, they play home, you know. We all have different psychological makeup them. They feel tired and then just go slip into that kind of thing. That is happening to a lot of our young people. And we are picking them up. In fact, there was one that came from the UK. They took him to Ghana. It did not work. They brought him to Freetown. In Mamasa said, he confessed. After the guy became one of those who was teaching now about that. It's a very complex problem, drugs, anything with money is difficult. People will do anything. You see what is happening. Past way, they don't begin bombing us or what. They will do anything to get it in. People are making billions out of it. And so it is a tough fight. We continue to, the instruments we have, say, police, we have good ones, we have bad ones. They try to do their part. And then, we had huge cash the way we captured through the port, through the airport. We were born. That they go on virtually air all the time. It's happening.
President Bio, we've been talk to the diaspora community now, the United States of America and Washington and recent visits after the UN General Assembly we come down at DMV. They talk about the BRIA. But Mr. President, no, there is a problem. There is a problem. It's like they don't update you well, but in and so not so true. Not so miss no listen to this bra, which he say. In the psychosocial ed and social welfare and Sumana Kone who talked to yesterday. Here's the picture of what they happen with rehab center them. Different from what the president say. Let's just listen to her. What's in the demand, you talk about thousands of, is it that, the demand very high for the space we're able to provide for rehabilitate them people there?
The available service is very inadequate. We established Hastings. Now, PMTC in Hastings, we're not the first rehab. We also get one, Nagundama, for the southern region. and we're in the process of establishing a rehab center in Daru. But as I speak currently, the last batch of discharge was in July because there are no resources currently from government or any partner for the rehabilitation. So as I'm speaking, the centers are empty because there are lack of resources.
You not get patient in
Currently, as I'm speaking.
Why?
Resources not there. So the chairman of the National Task Force on Drug and Substance Abuse, they don't make a commitment for some funds where is available. So they transfer that to the Ministry of Social Welfare. For we admit 40 young people in Daru. But currently, Hastings is empty, Konama is empty because there are no resources.
So, since when una for provide this service, where resources not there, and how long that's to happen?
I think it will begin from February 2024. We'll establish the first center at Hastings. So the admission, we don't stagger because of resource problem. Because what you know is that in April 2024, with His Excellency, the President declared state of emergency. I mean, for two reasons. One, to mobilize resources for fight the drug, and for enhanced partnership collaboration. But from that 10 to now, we've only rehabilitated 400 young people and provide the necessary psychological support services. And the data, they tell us that we're close to 5,000 we'll get. So to me, it's a drop in the ocean. So if this feds really get for FETAM, more resources needs to be allocated.
So what I want to clarify is, when una stop for admit them people there at the center, where resources not available, now from which month to now?
The rehab process begins from February.
Yes, I understand.
So where the money can be available, we admit them. So that make we admit in batches of 50. One time, when money been there, we even admit up to 120. So we can discharge them after a period of time. So when money available, we do the assessment process and admit again. But if money not there, so gaps belong there. For example, in 2024, from between February to September, we were able to admit, reintegrate, and rehabilitate and reintegrate close to 300 until September. So from September to February 2025, there was no money. So when money come back, follow begin admit, we'll begin check the database and the call the addicts and parents them. So they will be done there already on that list there. Because of that gap, we'll be done there. Because if we continually rehabilitate, we save lives. Because the young people are very vulnerable and they're out there perishing. So the rehab they play a key role.
Gosh, wahala plenty for my country. Wahala dey for my country, baby. Wahala plenty for my country. See we dey pray for the solution. Lord of mercy, plenty lost with drug addiction.
They pray, but to for do the things away right as well. We as people, we sabi the people who dey pan kush, we know them. Sometimes when they hold them, go pull emotion pan this year. Anybody we then say involved panam, let them clear themselves up. All what you they ask the police for, there needs to be a fear where we una the arrest, declare people wanted, investigate this whole thing. Otherwise, the public they lost trust in una. And when they lost trust in una, we all they lost trust in the fight against Kush. If we be very fair, treat everyone the same way. And Mr. President, we just bring this to your attention. That's the situation. As see the video will play, you talk very well about the rehab center, how it work now the country where you've been to talk. This is less than a month where you've been to talk to Sierra Leoneans now the diaspora. But the rehab center then close, Mr. President. Money no day. And when money there, then open small, then take some. When money done, then close back. And we get only 2 rehab centers. In Freetown at Hastings and in Bo. The master they say then they can try for open na Daru. And we not get now other place and the whole north we not get the whole north of the country we not get rehab center there. So this is the situation. If then they go and present to you a case, say everything is okay, In okay, Opa, the rehab center then closed. Today na World Mental Health Day. World Mental Health Day. Whilst we dey pass on with we life them peacefully, and you dey, I see you dey na my 90Y yesterday na Cambia, you dey talk about feed salon. But this is the situation which we youth say, oh, they want to overwork na the farm, they want the way they try for make this country for. Even the service way, then they tell you about, say the government they provide, it's not sustainable. It gets financial problem. When money no dey, they know they operate. And when money dey, then they operate. Pa I just want to let you know. Not so me talko na dabra and shumana. Na social welfare na in talk. Say money no dey, then close. You know they operate. Look and talk to we guests this morning. This morning I get the pleasure for welcome na the studio with me, Habib Thiago Kamara, the Executive Director, Social Linkages for Youth Development and Child Link. And I don't know Habib for a very long time. You know, since I did Star Radio, Star TV, Go AYV, Habib has been working with young people. I remember the time they would get clicks, you know, when it wasn't drugs mostly, it was clicks, red versus blue. You know, where Musa Tarali, Honorable Musa Tarali was Internal Affairs Minister and all of that, Tepa Lukam and all. You know, Habib has been in this sector. They work with them, they woman na the car wash na stadium yanda, na swimming pool gates. You know, Friends of the Dead. I remember I did a story on Friends of the Dead. I did a story on Friends of the Dead where Vicky Emo been published in a Sweet Salon. It was a very interesting story about how young people, the one that they dig grave, you know, come together and form Friends of the Dead. But, you know, then they, now click who been they talk about. It wasn't drugs, much about drugs. But Habib has been working with these young people. So I get Habib this morning at the program. Habib, good morning and welcome.
Yeah, good morning, Ramona. Good morning, civil unions.
Yes, it's you know, you've been in this sector. We've transitioned from Musai, young people and they fed themselves with cliques and gangs. So this drug crisis, you know, how has it been, you know, working in this sector? I don't listen to you, you know. Most recently, you radio rounds them on TV. And you don't work directly with the young people. They go to the communities there. Musai, and they under the bridge and all about. What's in this situation? How you go assess with situation? Today na World Mental Health Day. How you go assess with drug crisis in this country?
We miss as a country when the war done. We Pakababi talk in 2001 that the war done. And we get a manual. If you go to that manual, which is the TRC report, said that 85% of those who fought the war were on drug and substance. We only get what we call DDR, disarmament, reintegration, and we fail as a country for due rehabilitation of that 85% of those who fought the war. And these were the people who took drugs into our community. Before 2000, communities did not get drug-related issue. And when we reintegrate them into society, then we brothers and sisters here, we be the fight the war, now then go begin sell drugs within we community. We community want to, now then be common, now then be gonna busho, more forget them. So now from that 2001, drug-related issues come to this country. And just after that, TRC reports recommend that Sierra Leone should have a National Drug Law Enforcement Agency. It was during that time, the UN sponsor, we get the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency. From where the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency came in at this country, from Pakaba in time, to Anes Kuruma in time, to the current time, that organization is illy budgeted for. Now from here now, we possession as a country, we will say, I don't follow NDLA, the budget hearing past 10 to 12 years. Mm-hmm. And that budget, whatever they called for, they're not even give them past 2%. And the NDLA, who has the responsibility for demand reduction, we're supposed for the all sign of this country, not just Walpole Street then they. Even the Walpole Street where then they not get more than 20 paid staff them. where is the seriousness of the country or the government with regards organization? Last year, November, Parliament don't give them power of regulation as NDLA. Lamrona, you go and what the former NDLA and director under the APC, the late Colonel Sim Toure, you know, when they work with the Sierra Leone police, because you know, say that they get the regulatory power for regulate drug-related issues, but it was illy budgeted for. Then works. Coming to the current situation of drug in this country, a lot of hypocrites say we know for good pick how we talk about drug-related issue. If the narrative of the current drug-related issue continue for this country, we not go get people will go replace me and you tomorrow. Currently, the current statistics within social welfare, about 2,150 don't register for rehabilitation. Now, only 400 we don't able to go through the rehab center. And 60% of those that don't register, out of that 2,150, that 60% are in the tertiary education.
That's students that you mean?
Now, students that we mean. People waiting at university, we for can replace we tomorrow. We for can replace the workforce tomorrow are highly and we really get a problem with the current with itself. And the current narratives in 2020, last year, April 4, the president don't pass in what we call a public state of emergency.
Yeah.
And this is not the only public state of emergency I don't see in this country. We not get budget. We as a radio stations or the media houses not get even jingle about the current narratives where we go on in this country. How is the seriousness? People listening to...
The Abden, they say they not get money. And you say 2,000, over 2,000, right?
Over 2,150 people.
We don't register.
We don't register for the Ministry of Social
And the
Welfare.
ministry, yes, they will get Ansumana and I say they only take about 40, you know.
Around 40.
Yes.
And there is a discrimination going towards that.
Oh.
Anybody where they want admit to that place, you know, forget so food.
Yeah, that's what you say.
And 80% of the one where they take kush get soft food. So we, where they work for drug users, that is discrimination. And even president in speech, during the declaration, talk something, say, we should not go after those that are sick.
Yeah, because they are the victims.
These are the victims. If we are protecting the supply route as against the harm reduction route, that means where are we going as a country? Me don't work with drug users. And me, they go places where people, they know they go there. If you go Godrich, there is a place called Obawata. You go there in one whole city. There is a gentleman in Godrich who get a rehab just within that area. That man is being stigmatized by the community. The zeal where the community begets before the presidential declaration, that zeal the community not commit them.
Because
with the C community, they run after the users. Like Waterloo, the last one happened before the presidential declaration. Then go hold Bobo, then put them in a truck, go they bab them, they wound them. And all anything and after the community, we get two things where they impede with drug-related issue. We get two laws. The 2001 Pharmacy Act, we get minor laws then, and the 2008 drug law. The 2008 Drug Act came into being when the cocaine plane landed from Venezuela to this country. The then Parliament in 2008 rushed to give us an act under a certificate of emergency. Then forget about rehabilitation issues and even about harm reduction, where we do. Currently, the harm reduction, what we do, now, waiting to protect you as a country. Now, the 2016 UNGAS, the United Nations Special General Assembly, where they be hold on drugs, where Sierra Leone be attend, where they be say drug users then get right for harm reduction. That countries could incorporate harm reduction into their drug act. Now that currently we the plead to this government, and President Bio in first opening of parliament talked about the 2008 drug act to be reviewed.
Yeah. They come back to you, Abib. You know, like I say, you don't work in this sector for a very long time. And if there are people we really need for understand where they go to the communities and they work with them, young people, and you know one person. But I welcome we other guest, Kindo Amani. Kindo not there for make we laugh too much today. They have for join me in this conversation. You know, Kindo, good morning and welcome.
Good morning, viewers, listeners. From Truthland.
Yes, but you the shy no?
I tell you when oil.
Yeah, but you meet me in this conversation. You know, I reach out to you because I remember there was a time where you share a story as a parent and call on the public, say these things are happening with our kids, but we need for give them support.
Yeah.
Family very important for supports them because sometimes when they go to school, then go to college. Then they get connected with people that really get them involved in this. If you drive them through the street, you don't just expose them to it. But what was the story with you as a dad and your son?
Once again, good morning. Thank you very much, Lamp, for giving me the platform for share. Because of the work that we don't do over the years, not only for create humor, like my own kind of jokes. That way we are a good like philosophy, you know, create an impact. So sharing the story, especially a private story like that, not be a problem. So it's a common thing where they happen among parents and picking them. Say one go night class, you know, the school be the pressure me, in teacher at then it be sabi me. You know, the pressure say then get this small syndicates where they make for study. So they picking for move, go now one camp. It was difficult for accept, but based on, you know, that the small sacrifice and you will make for picking, you know, so I be get or left arm for go. I will never forget because I'm sure where I do all my findings and calculation, I sure say that will be that 10 Prince of Wales, GSS 3. I did this whole thing start. So you go this night class, stay done, come back home because it will come weekends. We come back fully in behavior begin change. A lot of things in the way they change. But when you get to picking, you first of all get from know how he did, how you know they in mood swing and all that kind of stuff them. So we get for pick them up, say something is wrong. You know, especially we all did together, you know, they get access for move out. It begin behave some strange way. But we still observe until when we realize say he actually they into some kush substance. Wow. So we fed him. We fed him because firstly, may not be look at the shame. I mean look at
but now
the investment.
For the camp where he go, now they go get into contact with this dog.
Well, now the first contact that one day.
Because before then he was okay.
Of course. I be the first contact that one day. The second contact, now the other school where you go because it not be even get the grade for go in school of choice. I be get for go enroll them to another school. The other school, a private school. I actually don't have to call school's name, you know, although we look at say, it better load the name.
Yeah, better. For me,
so that we
go
understand the problem.
For me, it's important.
But for, you know.
Yeah, for, yes.
Yes, so not just
as well. Yeah.
I go to this other school, and they will notice, now private school, not like na any common school. Now private school where they ask for plenty money, where you go pay. So that is to say, you they try for you picking the best. It's still did it. It means say no sign no day way safe for picking them right now for this drug.
Yeah.
We still observe them, he upgrade, say we fet, we pull her from this kush thing. Now miracle with grace blend with that one day happen. So we there, you remember make that post day, things go well small, try for create way for like sit, was exams. In the process, a day now, na side way with the marker, man, know the hazard where they behind the kush, see other instances they don't show them, see, possible get so foot and all. But of course, we don't go do check, see, say everything okay. It changed from the substance.
Afraid?
Yes. It changed from that one day. It begin to take something different.
Wow.
So like, it relapse. It go to something different. As I talk to you so now, I still the battle with her.
Wow.
We're almost close, but still a battle with her. That is to say, the fight against drug abuse, not to how you dey take care of the pikin no more.
Yeah.
Not to, because sometimes the parents they don't do the pikin and nothing.
Yeah.
That peer influence,
Yeah.
small misunderstanding way they get within himself, say, okay, this I suppose forget this way I not get. Because me feel say you get for be realistic enough for you to train the pikin. Not to everything you for put give am as in disposal, you understand? Say, hey, one this you forget am now. So if we grow up the hard way and we get value for things them going up, so it can get them small moments in the way they feel aggrieved. Say my parents they don't like me or something of the sort. Then it can tend for like from what I ask them. In reason way give. I get some of them to tape because I say with time we are gonna also succeed. I get for the show I'm say now this we went through. So
what you say get him into this?
He say he feel neglected at some point.
No, but I've seen you with that boy.
I know, but I just try to tell you now. Say na so it can happen.
Yeah.
They can get small disagreements when they work at the age no more. Now that youth age, you know. So it tend for take that route there. But the most important thing, me and a couple of other family members then decide not for left am. Because I just see I'm like a victim. I see I'm like that teenager way, not knowing direction. You know, in story a bit different from my own. Me at my teenage age 17, a lot of people can attest to that way know me around Central. I don't gain independence.
Yeah.
I grew up in a Central, also a lot of them things they have be there, worse than now, safe, you know. But God in grace make I try for, you know, take the better side. So I dey look at it and you get that kind of foundation or protection, you go so.
Yeah.
It means say you don't expose to other things them we may not be exposed to back then. So we decided for supporter. We still the supporter.
What's in our age presently?
He's 19.
Wow, man.
He's 19. I'm still teenager.
Man, I can imagine. You know,
He's 19.
It's tough. I dey imagine. Now the thing that the way no parents want for seeing picking into. Like you say, it's an investment. You na public figure.
Exactly.
You dey imagine say, me picking go be an example proudly. Like I say before now, I've seen you showing out how much you love your family and you picking and it get to this point. But what's in now the importance of family support in that situation there?
Yeah, like I say, now the most important pillar in any of this kind of scenario, anything will happen. Because apart from picking safe, you the man says if you daily life, you must get turbulence, difficulties they happen. If you don't get a partner where they support you morally, where they make you mentally stable, it will be difficult for you. So not to talk of picking where they're in a teenage, will not even get vast experience about life. It just they see one side no more. So what you see on the internet, what you see other people they do in movies, it just fits in as something for copy. Imagine Netanya will be small. We age, we meet up Jet Li, Bruce Lee.
Yeah.
You know, them movies then they. It make we daily life will be the act correct. You know. So now the movies them where they are more of then people them they are some state.
Yeah.
So if that picking the copy, I think the family a role
Very
primarily
important.
For support,
Yeah.
guide, not for neglect. Just like way these other guests they say just now, a lot of ways then they when they treat them, we really bad. Firstly, me I don't give them money. If of course, as I see them, they reflect my mind to what me get. That means say they happen at every household. So I can always say, okay, laugh buy you the food. So food popular as we reach society, so you know. But your reaction to them go make it solve the problem or it worsen them.
Yeah.
You want for rush gear and the money because you want to come up before you know, that time when you go take for help the situation or you not help them at all, you know, that's small.
And it gets worse. So
Yes.
which method you they use? You know, is it restriction, get them now home and the
now restriction is difficult. Right now I did a private rehab. In a private rehab we see them frequently, you know. I actually go get for apologize to her for, you know, take this to the public again for the second time.
I honestly thought it has been okay.
No, it has not been
I honestly,
okay to completely. But I need for tell the public.
Yeah, and
so they go understand say not a one-way process, not a one-off thing. For where they go into then come out then go into again, the chance is great. So the only
especially where then are the communities there.
Well, the community now one, of course you get for left. Now wait till they can try for teacher. You don't completely left. Because if you see the transformation is so great, body don't find, skin they glow.
Alhamdulillah.
Yes. But the thing where I get some of the voice, the chat, this, that. Of course, one of the measures that one is getting from social media. I say no. This man get for come back in the public. Log get all the access there. He always tell me about my mindset. He tell me say my mindset is the most important thing. You know, it's so emotional, a pitiful that most parents them sometimes they don't get the upper hand. Sometimes they a lot of challenges that they say, okay, I get 5 picking if this one don't go bad, let's just cut them off, let it not affect the other one. Yes, that's good. But if you completely cut you hand off when I just weak like you know, so you go take medication for, you know, for let it well, so that it go dwell with the other finger there. If you have the chance, where I know say we get the power, we get the will. Now just small patience no more. Now then I want to talk to people all over the country. Anybody who will listen to me. You know, in as much as this problem, we they blame government, we they blame other people them, but it's more like a community problem. You know.
Yeah, it is.
We will grow up. I always they give instance, me more or less I they compare life to how I they go and also I come out. We'll grow up in a community raise we.
Yeah.
Like I say, I come out on my own age 17. A lot of people know about this. But because of I be they try for I be there with good people the community helped me for succeed.
Yeah.
They like today they articulate. I go work with more you know prominent people
Yeah.
because of me upbringing.
And that now you wish for your picking too.
Exactly.
That now wish
Not
for
Combra no day we no
Yeah.
go what the word Combra first. Combra now different. If I don't feel say there's a dictionary English dictionary. Combra you get a lot of things there. The passion who you get for let you picking better pass you. In kind of in this world,
You know, my mama, then days we get your day off. She sent me a message. He pray for me. Where they send me a message, you go don't pray 5 minutes and prayer first. Then he ask you, tell you what he send you this message for. She was like asking me, I know you 2 days now. I hope you okay. I hope say you find everything okay. My go they go 80 years now or so, 70 or 80. But the point is, every parent want the best for them picking.
More than themselves.
They want let you better pass themselves.
But who go government
So
school?
it's painful.
Right now, they first for people to begin a private school.
Yeah,
it's not that we don't know what happen at the private school then, you understand? But we just feel say they're safer. But if we come now the public, let nobody know be complacent about this whole thing. Private school not safe. Like just like government school. Can you imagine people in there where they pass the drug them to teenagers there? We know they look at now let them give you money or funding for pass this message because if you never use the cage, you tin up the phone and the watcher. 9 chances out of 10, the fire they transmit come to you.
Yeah.
So if you not support your neighbor for let this whole thing quench, now so the problem will transfer.
And if the picking the commoner house peacefully,
Normal,
you
normal
say
one.
you picking okay, normal. Then he go to school side, they spend most of the time. It gets connected to drugs. It's worrying. Kindo, they come back to you, but thank you very much for sharing your story. I understand what in this mean. And we pray, say, you know, you continue to get the strength for see you picking through and able to rehabilitate and come back and, you know, be the person where you want time for be. It's tough, but we appreciate that you take time for talk to me. Habib, this is the situation. You know, not only university, like you say, tertiary education places, even schools. The Minister of Information don't sit there and tell you, say, check no bar, saying self in Peking. Said on a school, it was both school.
Which I know.
Yes, it go get connected into the works pass we get for pull and take him away. The boy the US now is doing well, they play football, see go watch him, they play football. But like you say, people don't get the opportunity. And they have seen a woman, a mom, crying in a video for him, one grand boy picking. The boy then at college. They are the point for go finally and now. and he gets into drugs. This woman was like, hey, my man been don't die, don't left me now. You know, we parents then can say the picking are the hope. Now you have say they can change in life. Abib, this is a situation, not just tertiary education, but even with school system.
Yeah, even with school system, like Sierra Leone, waiting they happen right now. The young people then, their appetite where they get for substance. There is a substance going around the country right now. We need for raise, but people they know. Then they line up with this kush and cigarette, like the gray hair of Motorman. I want you do this, the area where if you get any barbing shop where they around the where the barbers then lock the shop, they keep pulling dirty then I do.
Mm-hmm.
That dirty they just watch no more. They do the clean or the way it is safe. The way how and the present generation there, I saw this coming. That's why I choose.
Then they use the ear.
The ear, then they line out with cigarettes. Then they line out with kush. Then they smoker.
Wow.
This is the way how the boys that they think. They are not chemists, but they know what they do. Now to you first, where you did AYV, where as see Pampas.
Yeah.
Where I tell you about Pampas. You where I raised that one. People they think more the current young generation with it on things where they wait to say. Like the young people they with it right now. The young one they with they see they say in the university, then got picking in the past 2-3. There is a drug where they spoil them, where that the second hand and they take. And that this ecstasy. Ecstasy is in the market.
That yellow one.
That yellow. Coloring. If you watch the Nigeria, they come out. The chemical where they use for now, not different chemical. That if you go to the reproductive health system, most of them were young girls then where they come up. And you know the current situation. They say we get 79,000 people who get HIV in this country. And then we sister they all they see when they pass, when they university, when they go club. Then they use one man. The twosome, the threesome. A very horrible, my brother. The way how this scenario they go on at the country. And nobody seems of talking. Like you watch waiting president just be the same. About the current scenario. Where they go
say beaucoup money de Panam.
Beaucoup money de Panam. We should not think about beaucoup money. We get lost. We don't the wait is na this country. But what we don't see in this current scenario where they go on, we have some law enforcers going to communities and seize this kush and go to other community and sell and protect that community. This is currently what is going on. We have evidence about this that is going on. And the current and public health emergency get 5 thematic areas, but they are all dormant.
So resources. No.
Resources is the constraint. You watch what Ansu Kone was saying.
Yeah.
And
they said they rehab them closed.
They rehab them closed. Then rehab they are not for them closed. If really they put emphasis, and if rehab closed, how will we able rehabilitate the one they already on now? And my brother just talk one thing. We very witty said. In prevention, parents are the first guideline and in prevention of drugs. If the parents and the pikin will get witty safe with they on rehab, they know they meet. That pikin, he lets them do all kind of therapy. He thinks about the home because now the reintegration get for be. I don't go one of the current social welfare, then call then one day when they come on a rehab as ambassadors. Where these things could have been nice. And when they come on that rehab, the other thing are livelihood. In terms of rehabilitation, livelihood has to be very key.
Yeah.
Where I don't come on at that place day, you allow me every day. Most of them they be say na drivers. Most of them they be say na schools then day. Has that becomes reality? The one they don't come on, whether they call it as change agent.
They go to the communities.
They the communities then they because when they come now they back then the communities then get for day. If they sit down they know they see nothing. That person go recourse. He go back on that substance. Hence, though clean, you know, get no side for go.
What do you think about the efforts? Like you say, President, we don't declare this. There's a task force that was announced. The Vice President will get a town hall. I've been to money.
We'll get a town hall. I've been to money. Everybody come and talk.
What do you think about government efforts in this fight? You know, especially in a situation where we get the absence and then get foreclosed because money not.
We in this fight, what government get for do? Currently, now the budget hearing. Budget proposals when they don't make towards this drug with itself. Government don't need for share. When you ask on government with itself, say drug issue na a secondary issue. Secondary issue, we don't begin put country into some with itself. I just traveled 2 weeks back. When you have Sierra Leonean passport in some French countries within this sub-region, then they put you first that corner. Sierra Leoneans are really molested out. Past the one there who we get a service passport. But hence that green book you get, then get for molest you. And we organization, next week I go in at this studio for come with the report where we don't do. With the current drug, so many things we can say, na for my DI, na motaman boom, then they make this kush with. But I get me partners we can at this country last year. I want to say thanks to the Sierra Leone government because then substance then we become what is safe. The primary testing we send in Madrid, na a bigger laboratory which will be get for call on government. Government give it that approval from where we freight then materials then down. And in that report, most of the substance the way they arrest na water key. 3 countries then they were a point at. And government need for take these reports and talk to them 3 countries then. With them chemicals. The chemical we then find inside and where we find inside and kush na nitazine. Nitazine is 100% potent by the formalin within the.
That's why they say that the new one.
Now the new one and now it can at this country. And at 3 countries, we requested to the Sierra Leone government, where the Sierra Leone government make it possible to then chemicals, they will then seize na Wataki and airport, the bill of lading. The bill of lading point at 3 countries where then chemicals are the commodity can Sierra Leone. 1, na the Netherlands, 2, na China, 3, na the UK. So, we need for hold these reports as a country, for talk to them countries and that, this drug way and kush is no longer coming out. Kush be they come from 2016.
The producer
now with the producer. And the other substance with the inside kush na synthetic cannabinol. Then we cannabis leaf they will get.
The jamba.
The jamba, yeah. So these are the 2 substances we come out high inside this waiting.
Abibusa na the hotspot.
The hotspot, the reporter we say Sierra Leone is the epicenter for West Africa. And all other countries within West Africa where kush they go. And if they seize that kush, it is pointing at Sierra Leone. That has always they don't indicate we as the epicenter for kush now West Africa. So we can use this report for reach out to we colleagues them and the police and the community. This drug na inside community then the manufacturer.
Yeah.
Na inside community then the seller. What they did in Kenya, when I was studying in Kenya on this drug related issue. Kenya in 2019, Mombasa get the highest what he said. What did they do? I just one thing where the mayor just talk to you about property rights. They say na administrative general na they what he say. Now the same British law way we don't there na the same within Kenya. But the local councils came together. Then pull a bylaws. Any household in communities where then drug the heroin, what we call it brown, na embi don boku na Kenya. So the local councils come up with a bylaw. All local councils, like we have 21 local councils in Sierra Leone. If we come up with that bylaw, any household or in communities, any structure, more Caesar, nobody. nobody, no landlord no go want a season house. If we put that day on, all these drug-related issue go calm down. And again, this country, the law enforcers, now they get everything. You have TOCU and NDLA.
We see MK Aliyu the other time, you know. Then this year they talk about the people who then catch Nabo, with the trade dogs, how many people they do arrest. He said they get over 100 cases within a court.
Yes. So now for that, I want to call the judiciary. I have greater respect for with the current leader. But me, just like how you say, I don't take on this. Some cases, the way they go to the judiciary, then they use the 2001 Drug Act, way in at the pharmacy law. If they can't hold you down, Ramona, with 2 billion worth of drug, then go use that 2001 Drug Act on you. Win at 1,000. You don't go catch person for a commodity, when a contraband in a country. You don't hold them. Where that person, they get about 50 million. Where a go court, now 1,000 you go charge her on. So, the judiciary get for coming and tell the one they waited at the bench that Sierra Leone is going somewhere. Now for that the community say don't fear. What till the community don't tell we they arrest person today. You see her tomorrow at the community.
Yeah.
In a boast at the community. Una don't make police they don't can arrest them. So the community people they back who they talk to, then people they are where they sell length here. They get power, they get money, they get body where they go same for we. And the police they back, we know they think comfortable with the police then for give the news. Tomorrow, if we give police the news, the possible in the hole. Tomorrow it go come and say na una.
Yeah. People
so,
are scared.
Just like how you be the talk before this program, I be the watch you, we be the talk say. This drug issue, we no need for side pick anyway to say.
No.
When they say drug issue, you know how many young people then within a rehab centers them?
The mayor talk about then this year. He talk about over, is it 200?
220 people.
Yeah, we don't die.
We don't die.
And yesterday, and Sumana talk about why it's them people in the wait for the care and go to the rehab center. Sometimes in the way they can get back to the families.
And this is really, it is not only Freetown issue. This is right across Sierra Leone. And Kush issue, not an urban issue. It is both perennial urban and rural. You go to my village, we get nearly about 10 houses. You see guys them with their own Kush. And now Freetown, people they watch radio or pay radio, they talk about Kush. But down into the interior of the country, the same fatal thing where they happen with the one the way they use Kush. That's so it happen na up country. So government really needs for prioritize this drug-related issue.
Now Freetown, what's how you go describe as the hotspot?
The hotspot na this country, na two side, na this Freetown. Lumley and Godrich. Despite Godrich they na the rural, but if you go Godrich, that Obawatawa they tell you about. If you see the scenario na Godrich, anybody with a stakeholder na this country, we then say na then they responsible on that. Way they talk to them, you go talk to them badly because nothing is going on. Young boys are lying with pigs. You go to Moaf. Go to Moaf. That documentary go there in country soon. Some media people then come from The Economist. When we take them to Moaf, the journalist guy, where you see the scene, motorman and pig, then they together. If you don't inside water, which Kemo Cham will tell you, Kemo Cham was part of the team who all go. These are pathetic when you see young people. They na dirty box.
Yeah.
We don't left motorman them. Now this Kush no more we don't see. And Netazine, na in what he said that they do. Netazine, nothing we very addicted. You smoke Netazine for about 2 days, you don't become hook up. So now we brothers and sisters them, where they are abroad, because the bill of lading where government give we, now Sierra Leoneans names them where they did. Now addresses them, now we brothers and sisters them. Kush used for camp. The name Kush, it is a mountain where they between Afghanistan and Pakistan. Now they be the plant this substance. Naturally, it be the begin camp 2016. But with brothers they don't sit down, with brothers and sisters they don't sit down. Along the process, they don't know see. Then chemicals they are abroad. They can send an aya, can make them.
And they make money out of it.
Then they make money, and huge money. They are making huge money.
They're making the president self don't.
They are making huge money. What the president says, say a billion they above. President, if na billion they above this thing, we the constituents they work with, then constituents they are now 65% in 2015 in the national census. That means the next census we go see if the percentage of young people with 2015 be project. That means we forgot only pass 65%. And the country will not really show priorities into this Kush issue.
I think so, because I agree with you, because for me, we all are waiting the presidency. The good stories about how the rehab center, they work and all of it. I was shocked to know yesterday say the rehab center then close.
Since the last people will come on at that rehab center in April. The rehab we start in February.
Yeah.
So now how many months we operate this
February, March, April, 3 months.
3 months. And in your analysis, you just talk about there is a whole region we not get.
Yeah, the north.
The north.
Totally they not get. And the people
and
in
the people in the north.
That will say they not get to, and I want to clarify, and Sumana clarifies that they say they not open date. They say they send.
Daru is my hometown. I'm born in Daru. I don't go see the facility. They don't just see them, they give them the place. But there is no resources to rehabilitate some of the blocks that has been given to them. Where the rehab for day. And currently, Mr. Finance Minister, I'm calling you. This nothing you for put more preeminency. Waiting social welfare don't call for that rehab. They rehab they need money. And we get a lot of young people, a lot of economists there, wait for replacement tomorrow, are dying in the hands of this.
So me, what you don't understand is, I think some people and they misinform the president. Now then they made it think.
Big time.
This video will play. I just want to let them play them back. Let them play them back close. It was less than a month when the president go US.
It's just 2 weeks ago.
Just 2 weeks ago. Now the president talk about the walk-in rehab centers. And from April, the rehab centers they close.
And September, it be the America.
Yeah.
For the UN summit. September and it can first week in October.
Man. Let me play the video. Let's play the video. They play the video. Can open calls. Yes, but let's play the video. Let's watch first. Let's listen to the president.
Drugs is a problem everywhere in the world, but we are more concerned about ours. There are so many aspects to it. Those who bring it, those who distribute it, the one the way they take part in them. So we have a whole task force for this, where they deal with all the aspects from enforcement to the treatment. We get the whole center, so we don't treat the one that. Somebody was saying, somebody goes to school, don't graduate, after 6 months, the shoe don't begin bending, the worker, the thing, you know. We all have different psychological makeup, then they feel tired and then just go slip into that kind of thing. That is happening to a lot of our young people. And we are picking them up. In fact, there was one that came from the UK. They took him to Ghana. It did not work. They brought him to Freetown. In Mamasa said, "I confess." After the guy became one of those who was teaching now about that. It's a very complex problem. Drugs, anything with money is difficult. People will do anything. You see what is happening. Past way, they don't begin bombing us or what. They will do anything to get it in. People are making billions out of it. And so it is a tough fight. We continue to, the instruments we have, to say police. We have good ones, we have bad ones. They try to do their part. And then we had huge cash the way we captured through the port, through the airport. We were born. That they go on capture the air all the time. It's happening. So
Bill been the talk to the Sierra Leone diaspora community, and it's not like the president, the information we don't get that the rehab centers are working, they're producing these people, and they rehabilitate them, then come back in the community, they're good. No, Mr. President, that's not true. It's not true. But they can't listen to Ansumana quickly. But I just want to say something. Stephen Gobeko, I just read your comment. Again, I don't clarify. Abibia no say there is rehab center at Daru. Ansumana no say there is rehab center at Daru. He say then get intention for open rehab center at Daru. And he mentioned the challenge where they get with finances, where they not get it, where make them able to open and meet. He said even the NDLEA guy, now I have been talking and say them, don't go Daru, don't go watch, forget a rehab center day. No one has said on this program that there is a functioning rehab center at Daru. Then said the intention is there for open one. Abib just said and don't provide them space. But they don't even get money for make the place. And Ansumana herself said the same now yesterday. Sometimes let's just pay attention to what people in the say instead of making it look like they're telling lies. No one has said that. Please, and Stephen, go back home. I know saying that who you come on your hometown, but nobody not saying I say then there is a rehab center there. Then say there is an intention for open one, but they talk about the challenges. Let's listen to Ansumana quickly. Waiting he say yesterday about the rehab centers. Waiting at the demand, you talk about thousands of. Is it that the demand very high for the space we're able to provide for rehabilitating them people there?
The available service is very inadequate. We established Hastings. Now, PMTC in Hastings, we're not the first rehab. We also get one, Nagundama, for the southern region. And we're in the process of establishing a rehab center in Daru. But as I speak currently, the last batch of discharge was in July because there are no resources currently from government or any partner for the rehabilitation. So as I'm speaking, the centers are empty because there are lack of resources.
You don't get patient
currently, as I'm speaking.
Why?
Resources not there. So the chairman of the National Task Force on Drug and Substance Abuse, they don't make a commitment for some funds where is available. So they transfer that to the Ministry of Social Welfare. Follow we admit 40 young people in Daru. But currently Hastings is empty, Gunama is empty because there are no resources.
So since when for provide this service where resources not there, and how long that's to happen?
I think it will begin from February 2024. We'll establish the first center at Hastings. So the admission, we don't stagger because of resource problem. Because what you know is that in April 2024, His Excellency, the President declared state of emergency, for two reasons. One, to mobilize resources for fight the drug, and for enhanced partnership collaboration. But from that 10 to now, we've only rehabilitated 400 young people and provide the necessary psychological support services. And the data, they tell us we're close to 5,000 we'll get. So to me, it's a drop in the ocean. So if this feds really get for FETAM, more resources needs to be allocated.
So what I want to clarify is when una stop for admit them people there at the center where resources not available, now from which month to now?
The rehab process begins from February.
Yes, I understand.
So where the money can be available, we admit them. So that make we admit in batches of 50. One time, when money been there, we admit up to 120. So we can discharge them after a period of time. So when money available, we do the assessment process and admit again. But if money not there, so gaps beyond there. For example, in 2024, from between February to September, we able to admit, reintegrate, and rehabilitate and reintegrate close to 300 until September. So from September to February 2025, there was no money. So when money come back, follow up begin admit, we'll begin check with database and the call the addicts and parents them. Something will be done there already on that list there. Because of that gap, will be done there. Because if we continually rehabilitate, we save lives. Because the young people are very vulnerable and they're out there perishing. But the rehab will play a key role.
So, that now Sumana, I hope we don't get the understanding of what he say. You know, say there is a rehab center at Daru. He say there is an intention for opening one day, but then gets financial challenges. And even the one we then get right now, Stephen, go back, I hope you did listen over, now for pay attention, please. And even the one we then get, then close because money no day. Abib Sef don't confirm that in there. Say even at Daru, the space we then get, they need money for rehabilitate there before they make them fine for a rehabilitation center. Kindo Amani, I will ask you this. You as somebody in the entertainment sector, we don't come out openly and say this. You know, sometimes it's difficult for parents and for come out openly and talk. But some of them voice them heavy.
Yeah, I think that's one of the reasons that they make a decide for come out.
So how do we, waiting you think say we need for do collectively? Because somebody been they explain and Sumana as well. Say some time ago we get music. We use music, the entertainment sector, for sensitize people and for the rebel and for
just after the war, rehabilitation.
Exactly. During Ebola, entertainment people and get involved. During COVID and every other thing we see them they involved. How do we get the entertainment sector, people like Kuna for come out and talk about this? Because it's important, if we get artists then we don't go into drugs and destroy their career. So what do you think should be the role of people like Kuna in this fight?
Okay, so it's just unfortunate. That's what media this. For the talk the truth.
Sure.
It's just unfortunate. A lot of we entertainers there, few of them, or we're there into the deal. Because some man feel say entertainment not the give that kind of money where you want. And me generally, I can always take example for myself. I left university 2014, and I work for no institution like I go work
like you are
traditionally employed. I created this thing for myself, carved this niche, and they like today I pay myself. I pay myself no means I get that kind of money where people go there anticipate. Now the planning, I just look at the thing and say, okay, this is supposed to be a business, going to get something then like sustain myself and my family. Not for live out of waiting so I go get. So now that one day most of the people like miss with this entertainment. So some man they do the entertainment, they miss the point at the end of the day because they get the cash, they go to something where they get a fast cash. So it will surprise you for say some of we colleague them at the entertainment industry, they're into drug business.
No, names them.
So names and they come up. It's sad, some of them not build family, but with time they get for build family. It's sad some of them get family, but they get the opportunity for making them picking them not there within the environment. You understand? So what I think say we for do as entertainers generally, we don't always be the voice. Entertainer basically need that kind of environment, that kind of peaceful atmosphere for make we trade. If we're there in this country, who that one sell we products to? Nobody. So all they talk about we get different kind of word. Some things that they make unrest no more in the country. The youth, they are not in a stable state. How we want for sell we products to them? The man and devils na street they belong to we bad one. How we want for let them buy
money for even go
with ticket. So now we potential customer them. I think we just need for use any of our platform for disseminate the message.
Yeah.
We cannot call their names because of the law and other things.
Yeah,
them.
exactly.
But at least not just fair way let we sensitize the people them. Let not wait till money come. Let not wait say na pass Ebola come or crisis
money
fund
come.
come.
Are they ready about something?
Yeah. Some $40,000
Yeah, then say concert for the
I was
concert.
$40,000 whole share to 15 or 20.
Yeah, waiting.
Who's I go with me? Then we have to use the money for do the production.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So why you not do them and save life? You know, let you stand out or use them. Say okay, just like any company, now their own corporate responsibility, like giving back.
Yeah.
If I have to do giveaway, let me do this.
Yeah.
Like you say, now one of the reasons they make a come out. This is a very personal and private thing. Where I come out with. I not come out with that for just chase cloud. I actually come out because I want for let the public know say this na very important something. This na the ways that we for do for let we help with people them. Me na entertainer, me na parent, me na elderly statesman.
Yeah. You know, senior citizen.
Senior citizen. You know, if fine for let they come out, let make the people them understand. Say this na the situation. To some other parents when they able come out, please don't neglect your pikin. Not feel like for say this whole thing done for them. It can be worse, but once life day, up day.
Yeah.
You know, just come out, make like see the other side, make like understand. Let me begin. I don't make like understand. Say not all this steroid you mean. I don't tell them my story. Severally different parts of my story them.
Yeah. And
You
the
know,
opportunity.
the opportunities them where in get where no me not be get.
Yeah.
You know, so not just continue for the tell them. So me a copy and entertainers them. Why make we own sector can be difficult for pass some of them messages there? Comedians more or less can look like provocative kind of people. Once them can bring their issues there, crack joke around them. The victims can always continue to feel like victims.
Yeah.
You know,
So
so
they provoke them.
yes, like they provoke them. So one of the things that we they do, kind of get small association now, where they moderate we comedians.
Oh, na the first powder, na the president.
No, we don't settle already. We begin one president will escape at the presidency. You know, so when they coordinate that thing there, you have to go through the counter process.
Yeah.
One day we not done the counter process.
Yeah,
What
one
do?
declare himself president.
Yeah, we go declare. We call her back home. We don't bring her. But like we say, we don't settle that thing there, and we don't decide for make sure say we get the direction because if we not strength we say we cannot succeed.
Yeah, it's important.
So like what we do to ourselves now that we try for regulate some of we kind of
jokes.
We like censor them. We not see them.
But some of them man they how they deal in this thing and they go on and show them back.
No, the man they not the man that we problem. We not care about the man that way they deal in the thing.
Yeah, but you for tell them if they go on and show them, you for call them out. Like now they tell the imam them this morning.
Say for they call them out.
Yes, sir. If you sabi man, you don't hear in name.
Yes.
Una for able to use that platform there as well.
Yes. The problem now, you go sabi in name, but
no, I like you not calling name.
No, they would use the platform for
exactly.
Tell them say,
bra, na because.
But them I would find for sin.
No, I understand. But you know, we might not call the name because we don't get evidence for sure say they involved.
Exactly.
But if sometimes and they. If somebody sit on some side, you tell them true.
Yeah,
you watch
indirectly.
Tell them true.
Indirectly.
Yes, it hear
yes,
you.
It feel them.
If Namao get conscience, so you go lay down.
And the other problem, now the man in conscience know the tongue.
What do you think the government for do as a parent? Where, like you say, the schools are not safe.
They're not safe.
The community they're not
safe.
What do you think the government?
I want to explain all the problem them. No side not safe. No household not safe. The schools them. You believe say some of them dealers they are. The firm way where they deal with them, they catch them when they're young. They deal with teenagers them. Use them as distributors. You understand? They just like what you be talk about one thing just already say then three something they begin catch them from secondary school. They get groups them where they join you for them between age 17 to 25. So if you then at that age, you must be in secondary school, you then at university. You they be a dealer. You understand? They don't fair way begin get you there. You there inside. There's no way where they search this school picking where they go to school. In done day now, they deal within a company school picking them. It happen at the other school where I go put me picking. It happen there. It day now from the school they buy the thing. Now where like the counseling process, I begin for no all that. Then me and you one on one. We sit down bang. We they talk. We even talk about in girlfriend where you get. I be already grieve or encourage the girlfriend where I know say I'm not supposed to do. But I just they look for ways them.
Yeah,
for let feel safe, feel comfortable.
For let feel
That's Sabi's girlfriend. Maybe they take money for two things now. They take money for the drug, they take money for give the girlfriend. I say, okay, don't put the drug one side. I know the girlfriend. Me say no mind for finance the whole girlfriend issue. I know. So tell me the girlfriend go help me until way things go bad, we will go rehab soon. So it happen at schools. They get them distributors them from the school going kids. They get teachers them where they deal on the thing. Teachers them. Where all them they go sell and we get people them where they sell them food there where they go to school. So the school is not safe. 1 minute school is not safe. No school no then at this country. Where the drug they get access to. If not to kush, na ecstasy. If not to ecstasy, na tramadol. Most of them things there. And you don't even know. Even to workplaces.
Yeah.
They put on a flags. Then flags don't already see so. Right. It's a lot. So the mindset where they go on that me money not for waste. For my business. I for take some extra thing. You understand? See where that 5 minutes baby na worth him. You know, if I take for extra thing. So that one they don't day between the middle age, like we age them also now. We they pass and down to picking them way. So tell we go the key.
Sexual enhancement.
Exactly.
90 now.
So the problem is there between we. Now to government. Governments don't always be the parents, the papa for just like what you say, a lot of misinformation they go through from the people and where they are around the president or the president. No president, no day in this country will go calm. We no one for left legacy because no things go down.
Exactly, I agree with
they
you.
Must get them most good sides. But let we leaders them like go like push more, go extra. Because if the thing they go bad, na them you go meet. You know? And if they go good, na them you go meet.
Yeah.
And I feel say the government gets a huge role for play with policies, the law enforcement agencies them. They know who side the people and they from the police, the judiciary, the law, they know who side the thing and they. Police go able to get the information now if you do so thing.
Yeah.
When then declare you wanted or whatsoever, they know who side you
Yeah,
dey.
police for able get
You understand?
people in plain clothes.
But a lot of compromise business they happen, they compromise a lot of things. Lord be patriotic, firstly. Lord be patriotic for make sure so we tackle this thing. Government need for put policies in place, strengthen the things that all world highlight to. We know the problems.
Yeah, we know.
Just like when the war became, this disarmament process, that DDR. We be know what we be for do. For now, we make sure so we pull them one the way, then we go force for being rebel, let them all reintegrate with we. We know what we do. Even the comedians at the time, I will never forget Rompel of blessed memory. We'll be there in one show where we try for pull joke for rebel. Now we be the try for pull the joke. It take the joke from we, it convert them in a way where the rebel no go feel like victim. You understand? So we don't do most of them thing and day.
Yeah.
And we know how to bring them rebel and day where they all don't be part of we so we landed some things.
Yeah.
So Lord begin tackle the problem. Some of the one them they will not like they give up them, but they already go bad so. The one that when they come new na the game, like the schools, the university, Lord attack their side and day.
Yeah.
Lord put stop. If not stop and search and other things they would do. We even go with mechanism for begin test picking them.
Yeah.
For drug, if drug they inside the system, you they test them at schools.
Yeah.
The administration can put measures in place. Yeah, they get a responsibility because we feel they're at the safest place. One of the reasons we make parents and go pay any kind of money for letting picking go to school because in all day they go work. While they in that safe space we go learn something. Then go they watch over them.
Yeah.
So if the schools they not help the parents them, all man just they look say not they not concern me. Then bulk of the problem they come back na the
How the parents them for monitor them, picking them as well, watching the behaviors of how then they behave from schools or whatever.
Then they get for happen closely. You see, certain day can be difficult. Certain way you not be the parents is, you go to feel say, hey, now easy, hey, the parents they careless, this, that. Imagine you get for go find you source of living for you, for the pikin and the whole family. The timing, constraints can do it. Even for monitor the pikin notes can be timing the problem. Certain the work can take most of the time. But we get for go the extra mile or try. Lord delegate responsibilities. If the papa they go do more, the mama let make sure say they watch the pikin in the note, check on, get contact with the pikin in teacher. You for constantly they visit the school, check on the pikin. Certainly they can be difficult. And pikin they can be conite, but once it begin take that in there, it not hard for no. In smell the change. In behavior, first of all, no one was. They no one was. Me na they the first I catch me picking party. Yes,
was boy.
Yeah, was na be problem. The other time I go bust for an bathroom. They put the showers on. The thing they make sure money was.
The water for
the water gone. That was
the sound like water.
Like it didn't know why it was. A boss for the man now, he dey wipe the dry body. I said, what? What you know what? You know what I said? He said, "Na daddy na what? I was just let's go inside the back." So we begin cut the privacy. You get for like be radical a little bit. Monitor them. If you not do them, imagine you don't pay for that. You don't burn that picking from where small thing. You don't raise that to that. And like investments, just like what they say, what let them better pass we.
Yeah.
Lord do the, you know it's the rat and the tail left. Lord do the half thing who go make sure say then come out fine. Who community safe.
Yeah. Abib, today na World Mental Health Day. I know your organization don't they work with young people. Waiting at the focus. Waiting on they do for raise this alarm, raise awareness into this as well.
The focus, the team is to how for access services. We get services who they provide for drug users. Now 5 districts that is country Sierra Leone. And the services we will get, we give out clean needles and syringes to the one where they inject drugs. Why make we do that? That is the HIV response. People who they inject drugs, if they exchange needle, I don't know your status. If me and you exchange needles, I get complacent from a.
So I not cut you. I just read this. There is this report. So I've been the watch yesterday. Somebody share it with me. It say a dangerous drug trend called Bluetoothing, in which people inject themselves with blood of other drug users to get a cheap high, is contributing to spikes in HIV rates in infection hotspots around the world.
Yeah, the Bluetoothing is more confident than the northeast and northwest.
Now this country.
Bluetooth means, and if I get drug now, with that drug now for injector, Arigi Kundu, my brother, we not able and buy that drug. In the inject, after which we serve the inject that in blood.
When they taking blood,
then they take that in the person blood. Now they call Bluetooth. The Bluetooth means
yes,
the person already.
They support one person.
They support one person.
Yes. Take from
so when you don't take them, where that person don't take them from you, instead they feel high. But the way how you they feel high, that person don't feel high. So you when at the first person, you did the high.
Yeah.
So that person they take from you in the mind. But you don't know that person in blood status. You take somebody in blood status because they don't eat a chop, where you self one get part of that chop. So that side for the HIV response, we don't try for discourager, but that did not. It's more a boku. We they do one day. I mean, at the first at one. Wow. Now the first ASEAN. Now this country. If they do one day, Western area. Now 1 or 2 side I don't see them. So you now see the way how they trade drugs. You now see the way how they trade drugs.
It means it go expand.
It go expand because if that scenario begin to go on now, like people buy that idea now, we go see them. The young one
drugs them back safe.
Other drugs them. So people then they take that drugs they inject themselves. Somebody pick them from them. So most of the people the way first they inject themselves. They don't get that money for buy. You know, in terms of drug, if me they smoke jamba now, my brother will sit down near me, I can pass and get then they exchange. So that exchange with say, now in the government of Sierra Leone be coming through if any country one attain that 2030 we in the HIV with say, no one get a lot of HIV with say. And what I want to tell you now, we don't do a population size estimate on drug use on populations, key population in Sierra Leone. The HIV pandemic among the general population are 1.7%, which is 79,000 people. But just a subset of injecting drug users, not the injecting drug users. You get injecting drug users and you get drug users. Now 2 different languages than them. Among the injectors then, the population size estimate now 4.2. If the general population now 1.2%. So the subset of that general population, we now injecting drug users, we get 4.2%. We get the HIV. That means that person when they do the injecting, then get
the Bluetoothing.
The Bluetoothing. And this Bluetoothing, with the fear now that now we own communication, we they do this injecting drug business to the drug users may put somebody in blood you inject it into yourself.
Okay.
So this is the study yesterday. We put the USAID Uganda study. It is fact, and it is in Sierra Leone. It happened as
on a day like this, what you would expect? Because most times on a day like this, you can get a workshop, press conference.
We know they wait itself. We they push drug users. They make them go to the facilities. We get most of them. We then get the HIV and they get the hepatitis B and C. So we they take care of all that. Then disease them, and we get home care. Now we are the only organization they do free food. Like today, we get team clean the one that we get saw.
The one that we need to do. So we didn't have Lumley.
We didn't have Lumley exist like under the bridge. Now one of the places that hold the targets today, we get a team we don't do right now. They give facilities to that, and we get the one name back we do the STI screening. Anybody we get STI screening, we get medication for them. And anybody we get HIV, among the population we will deal with, because the public facilities, people will get HIV, whether drug users or female sex workers, we then go the healthcare personnel, then they know they pool with them. So we they do them. Global Fund, the support, we do all that now. We drop in centers right across the 5 districts they hold in Sierra Leone. And today, we get a partnership with how they call a young man, Ibrahim Tommy, in organization.
Carl,
90 represents the drug users them. Hence, they seize advantage by then, and they cut.
Okay.
And can go
provide legal
services now, provide promotional services on behalf of us. So all them people then we encourage them for many Canada facilities. Anybody we get matter either na police, and we get an MOU with the police. When somebody go na police where they get drug related issues, they can call we for we intervene.
Okay.
Because now we get we can test people them now we office. We get serious drug with itself. Now through that we can refer them. And the current government facilities for rehabilitation, we are one of the key organizations where they do referrals na social welfare. But we get challenged into that. And we know they do referrals there again because most of the world they refer.
They know they take them.
They know they take
so food.
So food.
And the space
and the space not they right now the facility not they operate. So we call upon whoever that is responsible to finance those facilities, may they finance that facilities.
We don't bring the message to the president, but quickly as we try for wrap up this conversation a bit, waiting go be your message to the people of Sierra Leone. Like I said earlier, I have known you for a very long time, and I know you go to the communities and they meet with the boys them and know waiting at the situation. Waiting at the situation where we in as a country, and waiting at your message to
my message to all Sierra Leoneans, more especially the government, and we all in this country. We miss them as a country where we all done in this country. We don't do anything about drug rehabilitation, and most of the young people them where they on drugs. These are siblings from the from the war, and drug business nothing with very heredity. If your papa or your mama don't take drug, it's likely possible that you self go one day becomes a drug user. So the parents them, we presently they undergo una picking them na drug users them. We are not left them. Them picking them. There is a process, a program, and we all now we vote for government of Sierra Leone, and we parliamentarians them. We for talk to we parliamentarians then say. Therefore, talk that Parliament, may the government of Sierra Leone takes this drug-related issue more serious. And all these, how can I call, all these budgets where the government again for go back na Parliament, and they call upon the parliamentarians who wanna see anything from the National Task Force, wanna for taken priority, social welfare wanna taken priority, and NDLA. We get NDLA not get even a bicycle.
They don't. The director of Kai say a bike.
They don't even get bicycle for go to places. So we for put more prominency in those things. President Bill, you know we president. If you don't promise this country in your first parliamentary engagement, that we for change the 2008 drug law. We come under certificate of emergency. There are so many things we need for change. The things that we need for change, we for incorporate harm reduction. The work we do. Currently, if not to be UN, we put that harm reduction issue every day. We and police then go to get with itself. If police see me with a harm reduction and materials they gonna feed, they can arrest me. But because of inordinate the Sierra Leone law, and I call upon communities, more especially where communities, the zero we get by this drug-related issue, it don't change. And all these drug-related issues now inside we community, it happen.
Yeah.
Make we raise alarm. Otherwise, if it not happen with your pikin, it go happen to your sister in Pekin or your neighbor in Pekin. And nobody no go want them people there who don't call, make something happens to them. To the chiefs, to the city council, Mayor Yvonne Sawyer, I want make una take this issue, let it not be a political issue. They una get una statutory power, una meet with the internal una meet with the local government minister. May una come up with bylaws, the 21 and local councils across Sierra Leone. One of them and commit the communities. Houses and inside communities where they sell them drugs there, where they do them production there. The city council or the local councils need for seize their houses there. That now one of the things then that we go make this kush issue go minimize the communities. May the community get power, empowerment. And I call upon the National Task Force. The National Task Force will get 5 committees they want to set. The community mobilization, we empower the community mobilization. And we send jingles them, na radio stations them. These are the only presidential public health declaration. We see what happen over COVID.
Yeah.
We see what happen under Ebola. And this drug, what it don't happen? COVID not kill people, they like how this drug they kill people them.
Even Mpox.
Even Mpox were just done.
54.
Mpox there's about 54 and just free time from where city council don't begin record. It don't go up to 220 people. And this not just free time issue. It happen at Bo, it happen at Makeni, it happen at Lunge, and it happen all sides of this country. And Kush not to big town issue. It ain't all with villages them.
Yeah, the man who they got by call.
So this, the paramount chiefs, now the custodians then are the chiefdoms them. Una self get for team up and wait to self this issue. Okay. President Bio, you need for talk to this nation about the presidential declaration we don't make. We know they see no improvement they go on. You need for re-strategize with the current. I get respect for the possibility in charge. We know at the head, Professor Fodesa. It really do well for we country public health, but a hand shot.
Money no day.
Money no day. In all of this, money now go able make will reach to with you with the other countries than they do. And report don't send Sierra Leone says Sierra Leone epicenter. Now a very bad name. In all West Africa country where they seize Kush Day, a coming point na Sierra Leone they point at. And we brothers Sierra Leoneans then they suffer, we get the local passport where they travel across West Africa.
Okay.
The way how immigration and the way how security personnel and they deal with them in the human. So we call upon you for make una government really act. And we get a report where don't point at 3 countries. The chemical where they make Kush that from there it come on. Bill of lading, I don't give an evidence based. 1 na China, 2 na Netherlands, 3 na UK. Una for whole list document for advocates to una brothers and sisters them na the other countries.
Thank you so much, Habib. So many messages, people and they tell you thank you. This one from Alima to say, Habib, thank you. Prezi say, good one, Mr. Abubakar Sano. Kindo, I'm sure. I agree with you, sir. Then really need for teach each school picking for know if they don't begin take drugs. Really sorrowful. Should be Barry in UK say, thank you, Habib, for what you have been doing for this country and its youths. Jaden, my man, say, I lost somebody where insist call me on Sunday for help from this drug where it been gets broken bone. I go see him on Monday. Again, I hope say everything will be fine. Then on Wednesday, we don't lost the young man. Easier for some family. Alima to say it's a serious security issue. This week has been an eye-opener in the drugs issue in Sierra Leone. I take few message. Amara to say some of these private school teachers and proprietors only care about the money. Mr. Lamrana with the people being not ready for Fed squish. High time for make we begin run after all drug dealers them now we community. You get law. You don't need to run after policy. If you know policy, I make they call on the police for enforce the law. Because community people need to get trust. Me don't talk to a lot of people where they call me say, but me I know they go to police so they don't expose me. Them then get money, they get security. It's tough. Another message say, the way our economy and social values has been reduced, eroded, the kids are now the parents. Parents don't care anymore how their kids or ward make money. Everyone is hustling to survive. Things are very hard and poverty and deprivement are the underlying issues. An idle mind is the devil's workshop. Another message, Ibrahim Jalal, dealing with the Kush pandemic in Sierra Leone requires a comprehensive and coordinated approach that combines law enforcement, public health and community engagement. The government should strengthen border control and cut down on production. Like all they say, we sabi this problem. Bindi say, Kindo Amani, na roro through the talk so, Albert Fuji, the approach we are taking as a nation towards fighting the eradication of this menace is just a joke. We are not serious. How can you fight any form of drug addiction when your country is alleged to be harboring a wanted drug? I talk on this morning, I want to see warrant of arrest for Umar Sharif. Ibo, then say this man there, police say the brother there, then they call the people and for help there. Why don't you put a warrant of arrest for him also? I take two final messages. My biggest worry is that 10 years from now, we go to say Bokuman kidney and liver don't pack. Some man go they die and we don't know what kill them. Well, they see that right now. We get a lot of stories. Say this person go party. Just wait, he turn, he don't die. Yeah, say they poison him. They see that a lot, We read that, we see that. Another message from Jalo Alpha. Lama, the real question we should be asking is this. Should our national focus be more on building rehabilitation centers or in enforcing existing laws and aggressively preventing the importation of these dangerous substances into Sierra Leone? I think enforcement is important. I make we call out the police and authorities. But if National Drug Law Enforcement Agency where the law give power for enforce, not get bicycle safe. Get bicycle safe for move around. The other day the boss they say na him been get for buy top up for the meter. The man they get money. Now one of the least subvented agencies they need to get money. But worst of it, the rehabilitation centers where the presidents proudly they present to the diaspora community. They don't lock become money no day. Now the feds this will say the feds. Anyways, Kindo, today Friday. But what's your message to parents out there and people them? It's a sad story they go through.
They
and give you the strength.
Allow me. I should say over 70% of parents they go through this problem where they go through. Few they endure. So man don't cut ties with them picking them. Imagine picking where you born, you raise them up, don't pete you reach what age no more, they go south, you go so. I feel say as a parent, if the picking cut rope now you and they go so, follow and go catch them. Count them, go to the direction where you feel say you want. Because you don't see plenty pass them. It's difficult for, like you say, you born the picking, you born your heart. Yes, not true. Yeah. But now you they train the picking, let get your heart. Also tell get softer heart past yourself. It's difficult.
It's difficult because person like you will go now a private rehab.
Yeah.
Their parents will still the wait. The man yesterday say parents away they na waiting list. When they call them houses space on they say the picking don't die.
Yeah. It's awful.
Yeah.
And finally, one of the reasons we make I not ever tire of that, I see say the problem not to me one. You say, oh, he die baby, not to me back, but come on, for free die. You don't know say this die, they meet war.
Yeah.
You see say people away even then a higher status pass you, then self the problem deal with them. Now that make you not for left your own picking. Do you have me a one big? But most importantly, government need for help. We know who side the drug they pass for camp. Borders, airports, na key. Na dead in the pass. We know what they use for make day.
Yeah.
We know say pharmacy board, now then they in charge for drug. All drug where they can at this country. Don't just put up that kind of nationalism no more inside we say, who country they look bad, who picking them they go bad. Because now, it don't affect me own picking. So it don't affect your own picking yet. You picking don't go out of saloon.
Yeah.
But I just feel say, Kama, and one day they go around and they go and steal the thing away relative to her. So if you don't do them, it reflects to you, if not to now, now later.
Yeah, if you can go car holiday now.
You go car holiday, come meet up, go kaba one party. Or sometimes outside there and we feel safe. Now then you go get contact with her. You told them back, outside you want to come.
Yeah.
So now just fet this fet because we know say yeah, now the only place we'll get.
Yeah.
You know, before I go, let's just give a scenario of how some people grow up. I grew up from primary school. I sit for school where I actually want to go, but I not go to school where I supposed to go. Not because I be fool or because I not be get that kind of guidance. But at the end of the day, I just turned that small lemon to lemonade. I go Muslim Brotherhood. Muslim Brotherhood, I go learn Arabic by default. Because na Sunday school will be the get. They teach you Arabic by force. I sit for pre-PO. I go Muslim Brotherhood. But a good way I go Muslim Brotherhood, I go be class rep. Why be class rep? I not fail to accommodate.
They prepare you for go.
Well, he not prepare me, they just save me. Then if they help me pay me lunch.
So as the class rep then they
yeah, when you be class rep, it be for you weekend. Yes. Not say na be good practice though, but that be just seniority.
Yeah, it is survive.
Yes. And then tell you that I be get some people the way like, I be senior pass.
Yeah.
But me age make me class rep straight.
Yeah.
Imagine they 11 year, 12 year from one, maybe they 21.
Yeah.
From one.
Yeah.
So I be mature.
Yeah.
You know, that one they help me out. Yeah. So this that's all of the things the way you get for know say you also you go for them, not for be the end of it all.
Yeah.
Just use them and convert them. I have to say thanks to you, Lam. I have to say thanks to the people then. And I have to encourage government to do a little support. Let we solve this problem. I have to say thanks to Dr. Jallo.
Yeah.
You know, Dr. Jallo now one of the people that we back me up, he support me.
Yeah.
He give me free medical for me picking.
Yeah, he's a good man. He was here yesterday.
Yes. And I decided for join him now because myself na champion for mental health. You know, we're not champion by default.
Yeah.
You know, and I work on an AP.
Yeah.
I forgot who they work.
Yes. And we raise awareness.
Yes.
Yes.
So they create this awareness. Yeah. And we don't decide not for call all them people in the Christmas again. Lord be really, Lord face the fact. You know, say this crazy, they happen to all man. Yeah, they can't all man.
Dr. Jallo saying we all have potential.
Yeah, not only
where you don't old, where you small.
Yeah, it happens to all man. Because I just they look, you begin to cry, you the vex, the bitter like for saying anger. You don't go to, you know, to make it vex the bitter. The scenario now like you not get something for provide for her. Then they ask you that it feels like they begin to embarrass you in a public. They begin white. That's all you problem. Now it became problem. You know that. White they bitter. You know, you see other people and if they pick white, they bella.
Yeah, bell and
but because they calm, things they way they, you know, their mental state not activate.
Yeah.
We only activate because of poverty and other things.
It's important. It's important. But Kindo also already this Friday. I understand saying an event.
Yeah. The Oswa events
together. Yes. And yeah,
I'm for encourage.
Kindo in a fine man.
And we come out face that.
Yeah. Night of Echoes.
Also, we keep polish.
Yeah.
Yeah. Night of Echoes and Redeems. It happen at The View.
Yeah.
Today I did it with them. I'm the host the event, and of course now music, comedy, poetry.
Yeah.
And I mean I the only comedy I work for today.
Yeah. We use the opportunity for raise awareness about
drug abuse and mental health as well. Yeah. And one of the reasons I make I did it. Yeah, please, anytime you did, just come local, relax.
Yeah.
Get some time. You know.
Yeah. We'll go meet up there. Myself there for good day.
Mashallah.
But thank you so much, gentlemen, Kindo Amadi, for sharing your story with me. We pray that Allah give you the strength, you and the family for help the boy. And if you been sitting watching for they call it for the
exactly. Well, me I for just use all me last influence may get the best education.
Yeah, exactly.
You know? But I not still going in it. He actually sits The was?
Okay.
Yeah, we get some 2 subjects for full up.
Yeah.
Where the thinker up to.
Yeah.
But will they come back?
Yeah, hopefully.
About in a timing.
I appreciate that you not give up and God they provide for you for able support. But it's sad for other families them we not get the opportunity. They wait now the waiting list. So Mr. President, we they bring this to your attention. You don't hear from Kindo, a parent where they try for helping Pekin. Other parents and they with the struggle. We're not able to carry them Pekin go to private rehab. Then they out there they suffer. For every child we see we gets hooked into drugs, belong to a family. And somebody in Pekin. They get papa, they get mama, they get brother, they get family. It can be any of we. Thanks, Habib, for joining us also. We get for the get you in between for the talk on this. Like we say, this all month we dedicate to issues on raising awareness on mental health and drug abuse. We'll take a break. We'll come back. The call up in the phone line. We'll take few calls. Then we wrap up the conversation. Continue for stay with me. This is the Truth Morning Devotion.
Wahala for my country. Gosh, wahala plenty for my country. Wahala for my country, baby. Wahala plenty for my country. See, we dey pray for the solution. Lord of mercy, plenty lost with drug addiction. Youths man not they live no more. Yeah, them they die by this poison. Yeah, 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 yeah. And then they die by this poison. Yeah, 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 yeah. Them they die by this poison. So many brothers as they run helter skelter get perish. Them they die by this poison. Youths man not they live no more. Them they die by this poison. But we dey pray for the solution. God of mercy, plenty love with drug addiction. Youths man not they live no more. Yeah, they die by this poison. And not too okay when me brother and me sister they die because of this poison. This kind of matter really matters to the wonder how them drugs here they enter. They come now we country.
A dangerous poison, strictly addictive. Look at me victims. Plenty they fed for push me, forget the big things. Some say I look like cornflakes, I make the front shake. Destroy your whole life, man. Nonetheless, non-safe. Get plenty nicknames, commonly known as push. Make plenty look straight like somewhere come on and push. Environment fluid, I make you turn to zombie. Most people tell you not to do it, I put you through it. Left you with the big bender and Boku crash. Left them by bigger and Boku catch. No shower for days, turn you to Doti Colombo. I'm the reason good city transform to for real, Satu Colombo. Kush man, bad pass, Boku Sombo. Who's kind chemical and be so bad? For make a grown man a lucky when be so bad.
So many brothers as they run helter skelter get perish. Them they die by this poison. Youths man not they live no more. Them they die by this poison.
People they die by drugs. We they see them. These are humans, not so just numbers. Oh, 200 people we mayor say. I see some people and they say, outside mayor pulling data. Okay, sit down. They ask question. No do waiting right and waiting for do. Yeri and Sumana said the other day now. The people where they wait, where they can call and say, hey, space Sunday for you picking and say, he don't die. Yesterday they see somebody now by mortuary by Connaught. He did they don't they die one. These are numbers, these are humans. So they open up the phone line, they take few calls, just 5 calls. Just 5 calls today on Friday. 239, call the short code and tell me what you think say, the question there at the screen, tell me what you think say government for do for address this drug crisis in the country. Just tell me, suggestion, give you a suggestion. It's not about blaming anyone. We get a call. Hello caller, your name and where you call from?
Hey, good morning.
Good morning, your name and where you call from?
I call from IMAC. I'm one for the name first.
Simon, please, another let the speaker there so I go here from here. Your name and where you call from?
I call from IMAC.
Okay, so what are your suggestion? What do you think say government for do for address this drug crisis?
All right. First of all, I want to thank you demonstrated so much this month for actually amplify the issue of drugs and kush. That's really commendable on social media. And, drug a very complex and a very serious issue in any country of the world. So one of the things we disappointing no more, we would see on this fight, the way how we handle that as a nation. Because, the honesty not there, the sincerity not there, and that one didn't make you giving them as a group. So one of the things we just for contributing in terms of I think
yeah, you line the break. If you can just make the suggestion quick, what do you think government for do quickly? So I'm sure people in authorities they listen, so then go take notes.
Well, first thing first, we want the government. I want to talk about security. The intention as some people when it comes to drug, you don't need even for send warrant of arrest. Where you get a tip-off, say this first year, so you deal with drugs. The authority then get the power at the hand for raid any house. Even, Mutkawa they pass, they need to check you and know whether you involved into drug. So now some people not think say security they need for even for full public release.
So you point that we forget enforcement. Government, if law enforcement agency for enforce the law and go after the people and wouldn't they get tip off about.
Seriously. Just read you.
Okay.
That's now one of the people that really need to take very, very serious.
Okay, thank you so much. We get another caller them. We try to get another caller. The question then at the screen. You see the question on the screen. Just take a look at them and try to see if you can. Just call, stick to the point, make them brief because we get a lot of people with it try for call. Just stick to the question and try to see if you can able answer or make you suggestion, not answer actually. Just make your suggestion about what do you think say government for do for address the drug crisis na the country. Just to the point, quickly to the point. We get another caller. Hello, your name and where the call from?
Yeah, I mean, media.
Yes, sir. Briefly, what thing you think the government for do for address the drug crisis in the country?
Okay. First, the political willingness, where we play roles for like we able to manage. Right from the first side, we said that most of the things in the past, stringent measures. For ensure say track down on that day. Interestingly, we get so many borders where we don't get their control. It's also a serious thing. In the community aspect, things say we where they live now with various communities get the role for play. Somebody that push our community. We not for hide or stay away from the street or for expose them because at the end of the day, we don't think everything live and are very community.
Yeah, we don't lose that call, but you can call 239, the short code. Call and tell me what you think the government for do for address the drug crisis na the country. The question then on the screen. You can send SMS to yes or no to the short code 239, or you can call and tell me what you think the government for do for address the drug crisis. Now the country. We think say it's alarming and it needs to be addressed. We take few calls and we get another call. Hello, you name and decide the call from. Okay. Yes, what do you think as a citizen? What thing we need for do? We all get a responsibility. I can always say that this program, this country not for left hand at the hands of few people more. I know they run the system where we give power and a few people, not for left hand at the hand no more. We all for make efforts and be part of the running of this country. We try for close, we get a little bit of issues with the network. They try for close, but let me watch again what the president been say na Washington DC, where he meets with the Sierra Leone diaspora community, and he talk about drug and kush. Let me just listen to that.
Drugs is a problem everywhere in the world, but we are more concerned about ours. There are so many aspects to it. Those who bring it, those who distribute it, the one the way they take part in them. So we have a whole task force for this, where they deal with all the aspects from enforcement to the treatment. We get the whole center, so we don't treat the one that. Somebody was saying, somebody goes to school, don't graduate, after 6 months, the shoe don't begin bending, the worker, the thing, you know, we all have different psychological makeup, then they feel tired and then just go slip into that kind of thing. That is happening to a lot of our young people. And we are picking them up. In fact, there was one that came from the UK. They took him to Ghana, it did not work. They brought him to Freetown. In Mamasa said that he confessed. After the guy became one of those who was teaching now about that. It's a very complex problem, drugs, anything with money is difficult. People will do anything. You see what is happening. Past way, they don't begin bombing us or what. They will do anything to get it in. People are making billions out of it. And so it is a tough fight. We continue to, the instruments we have, say, police, we have good ones, we have bad ones. They try to do their part. And then, we had huge cash the way we captured through the port, through the airport. We were born. That they go on virtually the air all the time. It's happening.
Now, His Excellency the President and been the talk to Sierra Leoneans and the diaspora community in Washington, D.C. And he talk about the drugs, the kush. He say, people and they make plenty money per complex issue. And the President proudly talk about how the rehab center then they work. But Mr. President, it seems like you've been misinformed. The rehab centers have been closed. Not to me talk more than closed, money no day. Don't listen to Ansumana Kone from the Ministry of Social Welfare. Waiting he say. Waiting at the demand, you talk about thousands of, is it that, the demand very high for the space we're able to provide for rehabilitating them people there?
The available service is very inadequate. We established Hastings. Now, PMTC in Hastings, we're not the first rehab. We also get one, Nagundama, for the southern region. And we're in the process of establishing a rehab center in Daru. But as I speak currently, the last batch of discharge was in July because there are no resources currently from government or any partner for the rehabilitation. So as I'm speaking, the centers are empty because there are lack of resources.
You don't get patient and
currently, as I'm speaking.
Why?
Resources not there. So the chairman of the National Task Force on Drug and Substance Abuse, they don't make a commitment for some funds where is available. So they transfer that to the Ministry of Social Welfare. For we admit 40 young people in Daru. But currently Hastings is empty, Konama is empty because there are no resources.
So since when for provide this service where resources not there, and how long that's to happen?
I think it will begin from February 2024. We'll establish the first center at Hastings. So the admission, we don't stagger because of resource problem. Because what you know is that in April 2024, His Excellency the President declared state of emergency. I mean for two reasons. One, to mobilize resources for fight the drug, and for enhanced partnership collaboration. But from that 10 to now, we've only rehabilitated 400 young people and provide the necessary psychological support services. And the data, they tell us we're close to 5,000 we'll get. So to me, it's a drop in the ocean. So if this feds really get for FETAM, more resources needs to be allocated.
So what I want to clarify is when una stop for admit them people there at the center where resources not available, now from which month to now?
The rehab process begins from February.
Yes, I understand.
So where the money can be available, we admit them. So that make we admit in batches of 50. One time, when money been there, we will admit up to 120. So we can discharge them after a period of time. So when money available, we do the assessment process and admit again. But if money not there, so gaps be on there. For example, in 2024, from between February to September, we able to admit, reintegrate, and rehabilitate and reintegrate close to 300 until September. So from September to February 2025, there was no money. So when money come back, follow begin admit, we'll begin check the database and the call the addicts and parents them. So they will be done there already on that list there. Because of that gap, will be done there. Because if we continually rehabilitate, we save lives. Because the young people are very vulnerable and they're out there perishing. But we have to play a key role.
So that's about it, Mr. President. From July, August, September, October, 3 months, there's no money. The rehab centers are closed. So that story where you tell so of that guy we've been there overseas where they can go Ghana, then bring and come back. That's just one story. There are a lot of other people, like Ansumana say, the figure, the data where they get over 5,000. And sometimes when they call the people and the picking and don't die. It's sad, but that's the situation. There is no money. In the whole country, we get only 2 functional way government they run, rehab centers. And this thing, you've been on declare an emergency. You've been saying an emergency, this drugs business. And an emergency issue, government say for treat as emergency, provide the funds. At least for the rehab centers, they are functional. So parents, they will not get money for going to private rehab centers. Will get the opportunity for going to the one way government they run. Please, Mr. President, we bring this to your attention. Maybe the one that they go give you reports and they wrap make them fine. Let them not make other person look bad. But money no dey. The Ministry of Health, we talk to Dr. Jallo, talk to Dr. Carol Labor. Now the same problem. Money no dey. But the worst of it, now we get the rehab centers then closed. I think that's very, very serious. And in an emergency situation like this, we'll get over 5,000 people and where they wait. They are low cut here, put here. They'll take care of the youths them. We need to take care of the young people and provide them with this service we don't present to the diaspora community, say, na part of government and your effort for fed this. And the law enforcement agencies there, we shouldn't cherry pick who we they go after. We shouldn't. And we serve as people, they will not for be emotional. Because the name will party them will begin to say no, then they go after them. No, it's bread for possibly fasting at Itsugotia. Everybody we don't reach out to Natasha this morning. He say, from yesterday up to this morning, he say, he could go to the police force, and after that, he could speak to the media. That's good. That's what every other citizen should do. If you're named in this, go and clear yourself up. And the police get the responsibility for make the process fair for everybody, transparent, not go after a person because in political affiliation or because now you're not able to go after. Let everybody get trust in the system. Say, if they accuse you, you've been wrongly accused, prove yourself. And me still look forward for that wanted notice for Umar Sheriff where the police said and defend. That just show within the head of police been say, the IG. He been say this. Yes, I remember at the press conference. Now this the IGP been say. He say updates. One of the update them. Jos Lejeka's case. The Sierra Leone Police SLP has received no official communication from any foreign entity, including Interpol, regarding the alleged drug pin. Open source investigation have confirmed that the individual circulating in pictures and social media is actually Umar Sheriff. The police urge the public to assist in locating him. This is one of the updates where the Inspector General Bingi, now the Ministry of Information and Press Conference. And it been promised the public say, again for the give you updates about this case. Don't ask the Attorney General now, it's everything there to the police. Yeah, but police not go pull wanted for just for Umar, if I name Umar, whoever is. You know, we can't cherry pick who we go after or who we fight, and we shouldn't be emotional as well. Who party them, they name them, or now we party people them, or now fumble them. Let them defend themselves. We've had so many names, and hopefully the police will expand their nets and go after people, them, irrespective of their connection, their names, who they are, or whatever they have. I have the end of the devotion this morning. Thanks to everyone for being with us. That's been a lovely week. But don't forget, today Friday, Echoes and Rhythms. Join we in The View, Freetown City Council, as part of World Mental Health Day. They go talk about mental health and as well how, you know, we go sensitize people about this drug in the country. Kindo Amani, the MC, the host for the event today. Join we there and we go interact and share contact and talk about the things that will happen. And with the beg we religious leaders them, they are today this Juma, when I talk about the drugs, and man and then can go pray to now, call them out, talk later how if bad waiting and they do, the churches as well, we pastors them. Let we pay attention to this. We all vulnerable, picking them, we fumble them, can happen to anybody. Thanks for being with us all this week. This is now we own part in the fight against drug in the country. Don't spend the whole week talking to different people. The only people who don't get is police. The Minister of Youth had all reached out to. I just arrived yesterday. Hopefully we'll get them some time. Pharmacy board, we'll forget them as well now. They talk to everybody who is important. So they dedicate this month, now health awareness month this. They dedicate them to talking about this crisis we'll get. And we draw the paying attention. Say, we need for do this, we need for do that. We need for give money for the rehab center. But thanks to everyone who've been with us on this show, the people who've spoken to, Jaden and the other guy, all the guests them we don't join we willingly for can talk about this. Today na World Mental Health Day. Don't forget, when you picking come out school, check them, watch them. How will they behave? The schools them, the school owners, the authorities, we need for make effort for ensure say we protect we picking them. We communities them. I know it's tough. I get a lot of people who reach out to me say they're scared, but still take responsibility. At times, some people out there at this network, they're powerful, but they're few. If we allow them and we they destroy ourselves, now we picking them, now we fumble them. We all collectively able agree say no, this shouldn't happen in our country. Like what Habib say. People who they travel with a union passport, they've been embarrassed unnecessarily. People are not involved in drugs. No, no, sir, whether they get drugs, whether they counter how they pass. But we all. And now we name the out there everywhere. Sierra Leone, pan bad thing. It should be pan good thing. You know? It's been a lovely week, a productive week. Looking forward to what next week will bring. We'll expand the conversation now. We'll talk about the things same way people don't want to talk about. All people accountable. Give them opportunity for educate the public about what they do. Because that's the only way democracy could thrive. We talk about the things there. All people are accountable, but always self-accountable. Now we community. And the people who they sell drugs, so alien them all. Now we all day, now we all day now. We sabi we safe. We sabi we party them. They get on get to car, where they go holiday in Dubai, where they bluff, change their life. We sabi them all. Not to say we don't know. But if we keep them, fine, well and good. If it's not your child today, tomorrow it will be your child or your relative. So we'll meet back some other time next week. We close the Truth Shrine. Go for hot delights and this today and pray. But not forget for prayer today, Juma. Juma Mubarak to everyone. And we pray for Salon. Pray for we all. We need prayer. Let God answer our prayer them. Get at me paddy we go for make dua for. You need for married before Ramadan. You need for married this. If you don't say December, they marry December, they come begin think about our time. But that brother go married before February, inshallah. We'll find the way for him. If you not fend, we'll fend him. If not for put safe, we'll go put. But enjoy your weekend. Have a lovely weekend. Stay blessed. Stay peaceful. If you see bad, talk am. See problem, talk am. Ask question. Next week, we'll give a show on our MPs them. They call them picture, then show on our MPs. They low sabi we MP them. We ain't enough for malice, so for sabi them. Thanks to the production team, to my colleagues and I, for all the supports in what we're doing. Thanks to our viewers and listeners for our support, for joining the devotion and we other programs them. We'll meet back next week at this same platform. But as always, remember, stay truthful, be a law-abiding citizen, honest, serve your conscience, God and country. But above all, remember, say, and the truth they always last. My name is Amadou Lamganaba, your headmaster, principal, servant, leader of the devotion. This is the Truth Morning Devotion, and I will end the program for this week. We'll meet up next week, or we'll meet up on a line. We'll share coffee, then send a coffee months this. If you don't mind, we can get a coffee chat anywhere. We can meet, interact, and continue the conversation. Have a lovely weekend. We close the Truth Shrine for the week. Tata, stay blessed.
For my country, Kush, wahala plenty for my country. Wahala de for my country, baby. Wahala plenty for my country. See we dey pray for the solution. Lord of mercy, plenty lost with drug addiction. Youth man no dey live no more. Yeah, them they die by this poison. Yeah, 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 yeah. And then they die by this poison. Yeah, 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 yeah. Them they die by this poison. So many brothers as they run helter skelter, they perish. Them they die by this poison. Youth man no they live no more. Yeah. Them they die by this poison. But we dey pray for this solution. God of mercy, plenty love with drug addiction. Youth man no they live no more. Yeah. They die by this poison. I'm not too okay when my brother and my sister they die because of this poison. This kind of matter really matters to the wonder how them drugs here they enter. They come now we country.
A dangerous poison, strictly addictive. Look at me victims. Plenty they fed for push me, forget the big things. Some say I look like cornflakes, I make the crunch shake. Destroy your whole life, man. Nonetheless, non-safe. Get plenty nicknames, commonly known as push. Make plenty look straight like somewhere come on a push. Environment fluid, I make you turn to zombie. Most people tell you not to do it, I put you through it. Left you with the big bender and Boku crash. Left them by bigger and Boku catch. With no shower for days, turn you to Doti Colombo. I'm the risen good city transform to, for real, Satu Colombo. Kush, man, bad pass, Boku Sombo. Who's kind chemical and be so bad? For make a grown man like you when be so bad.
So many brothers as they run helter skelter, they perish. Them they die by this poison. Youths man no they live no more. Yeah. Them they die by this poison. But we dey pray for this solution. God of mercy, plenty love with drug addiction. Youths man no they live no more. Yeah. Them they die by this poison. I'm not too okay when my brother and my sister they die because of this poison. This kind of matter really matters to the wonder how them drugs here they enter. They come now we country.
I'm all over now, from Kailawu to Maramba. I quick for transform good young boy to old grandpa. With just one draw, I take you out to space. I even make us begin on turn to gangsta. Kush, me and the new epidemic. Bad bass jamba far with truth you can tell it. I make them bloody to sell it. Then build big mansion with no conscience on the bitter lesson and ransom. I left you ugly, yeah, I like you be handsome. Still respect for me body, keep you for ransom. While if they perish me dealer, they get the phantom. This and blow no day, since I cancel. Nobody there brand me, with profit to walk more. I want it
for my country. Kush, wahala plenty for my country. Wahala de for my country, baby. Wahala plenty for my country. See we dey pray for the solution. Lord of mercy, plenty lost with drug addiction. Youths man no they live no more. Yeah, them they die by this poison. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
This is Truth Radio, 103.9 FM.